Hello everyone, Yubel Master here, aka 38 the Master 1, bringing you another live stream for the Yubel community, and yeah, we're playing Ranked with the newest edition, Lacrim of the Crimson Tears. We're almost hitting the next rank, which is Diamond, so let's see how we do. Also, there is this event coming up tomorrow, which means another opportunity for me to earn another title. This kind of makes me want to do DC Cups as well for the titles and stuff. And yeah, the new event tomorrow is actually pretty interesting because it's like a dice roll system, and I think I understand it, but it's like you win duels and then you gain points towards your next dice roll, and then you roll a dice to move across a board and you get bonus effects. I have to wait and see what those bonus effects will be, but yeah, it's pretty intriguing so far. Oh, Shifter. Okay, we're gonna have to combo onto Shifter here. We'll see how this goes. The one of... I wonder what this could be, what the opponent's deck could be. Could be Exosister. Because there's like a new trial deck for Exosister. Okay. I think we will use Lotus's effect. And grab a second Nightmare Pain. We can definitely go for a Rage, but it's going to cost us a lot of resources to do so. So I kind of need to think what I want to do here. We could add Gruesome Grave Squirmer, but like... Oh, I mean, we should add Gruesome Grave Squirmer, actually. Yeah. Because that's what we actually need to go into... to go into Rage. Actually, no, technically we don't. Because we can just go into Yama and then... Oh no, but we do need to, like, destroy something. Shavara to get it out. So I guess we do have to go Squirmer, which is a bit annoying because we're going to lose the Squirmer forever. Because it's going to get instantly banished. So yeah, we'll go... this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, I got the new the new Fiendsmith Engraver mate. And it's a deluxe one, so it transforms. I thought it only transforms in the battle phase though. I don't know why it's transforming now. Is it because I link summoned? Does it just do it like whenever I link summon? Anyway, yeah, we'll make a Phantom with the cards in hand. I feel like this is our standard Shifter combo here, which is pretty good. What is... So, Engraver's just turned into Desiree right now. Heavy Storm. Unfortunate. It's fine. Yeah, these guys are on Tenpai, by the way. Thanks for your videos. Made this deck because of you. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad you've become a Yubel fan because of me. Rudix Yu-Gi-Oh! Also, welcome to the stream. Man, it looks pretty cool. But does he not like change back? Does he only have one form? He's just checking out all of his animations. So this is obviously like his Desiree form. It'll be cool to see his, like, Fiendsmith Lacrymo form, though. Frickin' Tenpai, man. Well... yeah, normal summon's fine. This could be tricky if he goes to battle phase right now. No, actually, no. No, yeah, no, it will still be tricky, because my rage is only during main phase. I probably should have, like, made a heads-up play and added, God damn it. Yeah, I probably should have just made a heads-up play and added a, Spirit of Yubel for extra protection. Wait, what? That's all he had? Bro, why did you not use the effect? Typhon? You know I can negate your Typhon. I think... oh no, we are under Shifter right now, so actually... I think using Rage here would just be just slightly better. Why did he not use the effect of... the on-summon effect of Thingy? Maybe because he didn't want it to get negated? Okay, whatever. Dumb Tenpai player. We'll just move on. It's still worth trying, and, like, all of my stuff gets banished, so, like... I like that finishing pose, by the way, for Engraver. Pretty cool. He points at you like a DMC character. Okay, 1 win. These animations are pretty cool. He costs 600 gems, by the way. I think it's worth it. I rarely do buy mates, but, like, I thought it was good to, like, change up the scenery for you guys. Especially since Engraver is, like, relevant to Fiendsmith Yubel. Oh, freaking Maxi. Okay, we are going to have to droll at some point. We could just droll now, actually. Since we're not getting access to Nightmare Pain here. Yeah, so I can go... Actually, this is interesting. I can go Droll. And then Magnuma, and then go full Fiendsmith combo. Yeah. Okay, this is why we play Droll in the deck. I wouldn't usually have Drolled here if he didn't Veiler my thing. But because he Veilered my thing, I'm not going to be searching with Nightmare Pain. So... we're just going to Droll here, so he's not going to get any more draws. So just, he only just, like, 1-for-1 his Maxi, basically. Yeah, we'll banish his Veiler. It's good value. And then we'll go Fiendsmith Engine. I'll activate it anyway, just in case I somehow get a Dragon in the grave. I have a feeling this guy has Ash, actually. Oh, wait, yeah, no, we get out Phantom first. Before they can Ash Blossom the thingy. So that should be fine. So I'm not really worried about Ash. Because we just go Moon, and then we just go, Oh! Whoa! Oh, that's really cool how he puts, like, a coin in it. So I guess it is just off of any Link summon he just transforms. That's pretty cool. I kind of wish, like, he would do that off of... I guess maybe it's off of any extra deck summon that he does it. Why is this guy thinking for so long? Anyway, yeah, if we just go Phantom here, we can just freely go into Requiem. And, oh, we still have a Lotus Engrave. So, yeah, we can actually keep the Spirit Engrave, which is huge. Because I thought I would have to banish the Lotus, but I forgot my opponent had a Veiler, so I could banish the Veiler for the Bestial. Okay, so... this is going to prevent me from getting ashed. And this is all Droll safe, so I'm not really worried about Droll here. Hello, the Zexel6. Welcome to the stream. We also have one card in hand for discard fodder if we need it. Obviously, I'd rather not discard an Imperm if I don't have to. But, we'll see. We might have to. Special summon this. So this is all possible under draw, by the way. The only thing that we can't do is, like, Yama search, and that's it. And also, we can't do Engraver search as well. So, come to think of it, I don't think this is going to be that big of a combo. This might just be Phantom Desiree Pass. But we'll see. Engraver's just jumping about. Oh, you know what we do have? Instead of Desiree, we could go Aerial Eater, and then Aerial Eater send Gruesome Grave Squirmer, and then banish Gruesome Grave Squirmer, summon Spirit, and then that way we can get out Rage. I mean, we can get out Rage. Hold on, let me think about this, actually. So, we got... So, those two bodies into Yama. So, that would just be Rage, but it wouldn't be... Because I was thinking... It'll be more optimal instead of Desiree to go Rage Caesar, but I don't think we can go Caesar on top of it. And we don't play the trap, so Lacrima's not actually an extra interrupt, it's just more resources. I really don't want to think this through, though. So, Aerial Eater, and then that basically gives us the 3 bodies for Rage. But it does use up our Gruesome Grave Squirmer, though. So we have a lot less grind gain. So I don't dislike the Desiree move. But it just the board does feel kind of weak. Just having like one Omni Negate, one Monster Negate, and an Imperm. Whereas like Rage is like 3 interrupts. So I kind of want to go for Rage instead. Oops. We can go Rage or Caesar. I actually like Rage a lot because it gets Yammer in the grave. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go for the Rage play. I think the Rage play is the best. Because Caesar's only 2 interrupts. So we want to shuffle this and this. Want to keep the Lacrima grave for follow-up potential. Yeah. So Aerial Eater will send Gruesome Grave Swarmer. Is there anything better we can send? I don't think so. There's an option of Shavara, but I don't think Shavara gets us much. Oh, actually, maybe Shavara would have got us something. Because we can go activate Yama to add Shavara back to hand from grave. Which is very interesting. And we do get to set the trap as well. But no, I'm going to go with my originally planned combo rather than overthink things here. Yeah, and then Rage. And then we have, like, a decent amount of follow-up in the graveyard. I just got to remember to use Lacrima during the end phase here. Okay, I think this is a decent end board here. But yeah, how are we doing in the chat? How are you, the Zexor6? How have you been? Ooh, Primite. Adds Raw, okay. So Rage actually needs an effect monster, because when we're linking into SP, we need 2 effect monsters. So I can't actually link off the thing that's going to be summoned off a Primite Raw. He's activating this in the Imperm column, which is ballsy. Dippity? Wait, Primite Fiendsmith? Wait. That's pretty snazzy. I like it. I like it, Picasso. Requiem. Well, this is just gonna get Phantom. And I hope they don't call by the grave me. Oh, yeah, of course they have it, man. I mean, what was I expecting? Yeah, that's fine. Sucks, dude. We do have Yama engraved, which is useful. But having my Phantom negated. Now I've got to remember... I should remember to check this. So that I know that Phantom of Yubel is active. Wait, hold on. What is the restriction on this? Declare one... The declared normal monsters and primate monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle. If I normal summon a monster, banish this card. Banish one monster field with less attack than them. Not less than an equal to. Okay, that changes things. I think we actually imperm this. I'm using a bit too much time. I'm using up a little bit too much time here. But I think imperming this is legit here. See what extenders they have. Because we don't want them to go into sequence here. Lubellion. I see. Just gonna get rid of some of my resources, annoyingly. Okay, that was not the best target, but it's not a bad target. I'll go chain link to this. Link this off. Then I'll banish the Lacrima here. Still running out of time here. I don't know if I should be using it now, but I've decided to use it now. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, at least I don't have to worry about that prompt anymore. So this is just like Bestial Primate control. If he activates the effect, I will be doing... Actually... Oh! You do not get your search, buddy. End your turn. If he was smart, he wouldn't have activated Saranir. Unless Saranir is mandatory. I don't think it is, though. Psyframe Driver? Bro runs Gamma crap as well. Yeah, he's just playing a... What? It's more than 50 cards, bro. What is this guy on? This deck is ass. I would have respected this deck if it was just like a Primate Bestial. Oh my god, oh my god. My hands were off the keyboard, oh my god. That was close. Jesus Christ. I almost forgot. Oh my god. I almost just lost on the spot there. Okay, we have Yama engraved. Oh, what do you have? Man, he has some kind of hand trap here. Probably a Veiler. Veiler is actually a little bit annoying. No, Veiler is really annoying, actually. Oh, right. Oh, he has that. Oh, right. I completely forgot about that. Banish one monster on the field with less attack. Don't have a 0/0 engrave. I can trigger Yama. I'm going to keep the SP on field. What does Yama? Yama doesn't actually get me, I think. I'm thinking of it. It gets me something. I'm actually going to play the grind game here, though. Is this once per turn? No, it's only on activation. Okay. You can special summon a monster once per turn, though. Okay, there goes the roar. At least it didn't add drill beam, though. Oh, he was forced to do that. Wait, that was actually big brain play by me. Okay. That was actually huge brain by me. He can destroy my battle next turn, though, but that was worth it for the grind game. There goes my Yama. This guy has a lot of Vistuals. Rip. So we can go 2 monsters into Moon, and I don't think SP can stop that, unfortunately. Or we can just go battle phase. Destroy both my monsters. It's not looking good for me either way. Interesting. I think there's a place where I can SP during a Branded Fusion combo. So what is this deck, by the way? Branded Bestial Primite Fiendsmith. Branded Bestial Primite Fiendsmith. No wonder you have 50 cards, bro. I didn't expect him to just go Albion. I guess I should have SP'd. I did not expect him to just go Albion there. I think I'm still alive though, right? Yeah, I'm still alive. Oh, I should have SP'd. I just didn't expect him. I thought it was gonna go like full branded combo. What is he summoning to my field? Nothing that can harm me. I guess it's mainly just summoning the Albaz. And then super polying. But at least I get to keep a body. Probably the best target is like Saranir, so we can trigger the Saranir effect again. If I link it off. Okay, so I can't be Albaz anymore, because he doesn't have a card to discard. I can be Baldrakes, though. Oh, he's... Okay, he's not going to go full Fiendsmith card. I guess because I banished some stuff. What can we do here? I still have access to the Fiendsmith engine, right? I have access to everything apart from sequence. So I can send a card. I don't think that's good enough. I have a feeling I've... Because, like, I can't play around the... Oh, well, okay. I don't think I can play around the Baldrake here. So he hard drew the drill beam. Do we lose here? Discard for Dark Beckoning Beast, and then that's it. Yeah. Yeah, we lose, unfortunately. I'm just gonna pass here. Because I did banish some cards, so... yeah, we lose here. Is there something I could have done better here, or don't... Is this, like... Other than, like, the SP thing, chain to Branded Fusion. But I made a decision, and you know, I made a decision for a reason. Because I was expecting a full Branded Fusion combo. I guess it's just like, you know, my initial combo was like under shifter, so... I did my best. Hello, Neos. Welcome to the stream. Also, hello, Huang Nugen. Nugen? Did you put Appaloosa instead of Caesar? No, I've explained why I don't like Appaloosa in my previous streams. It's a win more card, and the boss monsters that I've decided with are there because there are some times when you can't... Why am I getting shifted twice in a row? At least I have the chord buy for this. Definitely chord buy in this. Jesus Christ. The one-of? Twice in a row? Previously, it was in a 50-card deck as well. Like, 50-plus card deck. These games are really weird, by the way. No more 6-star monster? What are you talking about? The Scene Smith is full of 6-star monsters. You can summon... You rarely summon Caesar... To be fair, Caesar is probably the most cuttable in his current extra deck. But, like, Caesar comes up. It definitely just comes up in a lot of combos. Please don't get drolled. Oh, no. Oh, okay, no droll. Okay, good. Oh my god, I was so scared of droll there. Like, because I wouldn't be able to activate Engraver. Like, that would have been an absolute disaster there. So I'm glad I didn't get drolled. Wait, this guy has interactions. And I don't know what it is. But, like, my instincts are telling me to go for a Phantom right now. So I'm going to go Phantom right now. And also, going Phantom right now makes my field spell live as well, so... Oh wait, I don't need to go Nightmare Pain yet. I can just go Fiendsmith combo first if I wanted to. This is weird because I haven't practiced the combos where I have Engraver in hand. Whatever, we'll just play it out. This is definitely an improvising time. So yeah, I guess he turns into Desiree whenever I summon from the extra deck. And then we'll activate both the field spell and this. We're going to Yama. We'll just get out the necessary ingredients for now. Wait, do we go Engraver here? I think we go Engraver here. We can make the most out of the Yubel destruction here. Don't know what kind of interaction this guy has. I really hope it's not Imperm Nib. Because this guy is a very good player if he's actually knows to save Imperm Nib. Because he can just do that to wipe my board. I can access Caesar. What are you talking about? There's Aerial Eater, there's Fiendsmith Engraver, there's Shalvara sometimes. Caesar comes up. It doesn't come up that often, but it's accessible. You don't need the Lacrima Fusion or the Necro Equip to access Caesar. Oh, I summoned the wrong thing. God damn it. I forgot to summon Lacrima. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I can summon Caesar right now if I wanted to, by the way. So I'm just thinking what's the most optimal way to do this. We haven't gone Yama yet. But I think we should go sequence first. And then we do have enough to shuffle back. But we need an extra Light Fiend, I think. Because 1, 2, 3. And yeah, we need an extra Light Fiend. Okay, I'm spending way too long thinking here. I'll keep the Engraver on field. No, because... here's me overthinking combos again. Hold on. There is, like... surely a way we can get all of our boss monsters on the field. And I think we go Yama first. Surely. Like this? I think I'm doing things correctly. I just have too many extenders. So we have Engraver's Grave effect here. So I want to go... We'll do Shavara Sweep first. It's kind of a weird Shavara Sweep, though. And if we need to, we can get an extra Light Fiend with some stuff. No, I feel like I could have done this in a better order, but I don't have enough time to, like, cook a combo this hard. Hold on. We haven't gone into sequence yet, so that's something that we need to do. I guess I can go Engraver's Grave Effect now. Interesting. So you were saving the impulse. That doesn't stop me. Okay, so that does weaken my combo, but it actually makes things more simple for me. That actually simplified things for me, so I'm kind of grateful for that. That actually simplified things for me. This guy still has interaction. Maybe it's an imperm. That's a really weird place to impulse, though. Like, I think impulsing the sequence is, like, way bigger than just impulsing an engraver effect. Wait, there were thousands of better places to impulse there. Hold on. Wait. I should have... Before I did this, I should have... Never mind, it's fine. This, and this. So we have one engraver engraved for the follow-up. We'll summon this here. I'm going to equip it now, because I have a feeling this guy has imperm, and then we'll make Varudras. So yeah, this actually simplifies things for me, because now this is basically the standard combo. We're just basically just ending on the standard combo here. As opposed to, like, me trying to summon Caesar and failing. Like, as in Caesar on top of, like, this end board that you see right now. So yeah, now this actually... His impulse was so bad that it actually just made things easier for me. It did stop me from doing things, though. But it didn't stop me from going on my standard end boards. One card Lotus cannot go into Caesar. Hold on. You might be wrong there, because I think in the... There's like... Okay, I know for a fact that the one card... Okay, I see why he had interactions available the whole time. I'm pretty sure we negate this, though. So I think we've redressed this. So, the Dark Beckoning Beast one-card combo, that ends on a Caesar. In TCG. In TCG, it ends on a Caesar. In Master Duel, it might be different because we got two Phantoms. So I think in Master Duel, one card Dark Beckoning Beast ends on Desiree, Varudras, Phantom, I think. Okay, I mean... We have so many interrupts here. I want to use Phantom here. You summon it in attack mode, so we can get double damage out of Yubel. And we still have our Desiree now for Anomaly Negate. There's like... I don't see how he's... I don't see how this guy's going to do anything here. Other than take 3,200 damage and pass back to me. Okay, yeah, that one trap card, whatever it is going to get Desiree negated. Oh, a nice slash from thingy. We don't really need to activate anything here. It's over. Yeah, we have lethal on board, so we'll just go straight to battle phase here. No need to do any shenanigans. His impulse was so bad, though. That could have been so much better. Like, impulse on Requiem, that would have been pretty good. Like, because I lose the body on field, and I don't get access to Lacrima or Engraver. Like, at all. So it basically stops me from getting, like, 5 bodies or something. Probably not exactly 5, but, like, at least 2 bodies, maybe even 3rd body. Yeah. What were you expecting? Like, what was this guy expecting? That I don't use my negate? Whatever. But yeah, I mean, the thing is, if you think Appaloosa is better, then that's fine. Because, like, there are pros and cons to each. I personally prefer Caesar. I have my reasons, and I'm happy with my reasons. But if you think Appaloosa is better, that's fine. I don't think Appaloosa is better, because during the TCG, I tried it out for the longest time, and then eventually I cut it, and I cut it for good reasons. And by the way, I cut it before it got banned. And, like, Appaloosa is a good card, but, like, Appaloosa is a good card for decks that don't have boss monsters. We have more than enough boss monsters here, so... What is this guy doing? Oh, he's playing Galaxy Eyes, okay. I was thinking, is this guy playing freaking Ryzeal before Ryzeal? Before Ryzeal's even out? Where do I imperm? Because I can't imperm this. I remember this deck is, like, hard to imperm. Although there is, like, a choke point where eventually, like, the imperm isn't bad. I think I, like, imperm the XYZ monster that they're about to summon. Also, hello, welcome to the stream. Tomorrow event gonna be hell for us, Yubel player. Yeah, I had a little peek, and they banned some very key cards. They banned some very key cards in that event. But we're gonna figure something out, because I have some spice. I have some spice in mind. It involves a certain light fiend that is a rank 3. And we might be running Tour Guide. So we'll see. You can attach 2 materials, special summon from here. So that's going to get negated. Hold on. So that detached for cost. Do I need to banish any of these? Turn, you cannot... What? I don't think that's a grave effect. Does this have a grave effect? If you control a Galaxy monster, you can special this card from your hand. If this card is detached from an XYZ monster to activate that monster's effect, you can take 1 Galaxy Photon from your deck, either add it to your hand or special summon it, or attach it to X. Okay. This card. Okay, so we chained this, and that should be able to stop it from activating. I think, unless XYZ material detachment works differently from tributing, which would suck if it did. But hey, Raphael, welcome to the stream. So yeah, you can't activate Afterglow, right? Okay, good. You can't activate Afterglow. Okay, so I was correct in banishing that. It's a good thing. If your opponent like tributes something for cost and it's a dark monster, that can be bestialed because they control a monster. If something that is removed for cost, if something that can activate something if they're done something for cost, if that changes the location, then they can no longer activate that effect. So yeah. Okay, this guy just discarded his counter trap to do this. But maybe this actually gets him something. What does it get him, though? This is like the... Is he getting just like number 38 and that's it? Like... Yeah, number 38. I don't know if that was worth discarding a freaking hand... a counter trap for that. If you control a Galaxy Eyes monster. Surely you can, like, overlay into a Galaxy Eyes monster here. Like, am I missing something? Anyway, I do have, like, full Fiendsmith combo. Yeah, I could just Druid Swarm here. I don't really need to, though. I can just Druid Swarm on my turn. So yeah, this is actually a little bit weird because I want to activate Track to go into the Fiendsmith combo first. Wait, we have a lot of stuff here. And all they have is a spell negate. Can this do anything? I don't think so. This guy has nothing. You should have kept the counter trap. What is this guy doing? Can this do anything engrave? Tribute one monster. No, it can't. This guy discarded so much. This guy discarded 2 cards just to go into a spell negate. If you control a galaxy... Like, surely you just keep this in hand and pass. Yeah, this is just a really strong Omni Negate. This guy just... No, I don't use... Because I can activate this tract without getting it negated. You'll see how. Because I can clear the Hope Harbinger with my Bestial Druid Soul in hand, basically. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Yama first, and then I'm going to link Yama and the Druid Swarm into Rage. And then the Druid Swarm will just delete the Hope Harbinger. Oh, wait, I forgot that. Okay, never mind. It's fine. I did... Whatever. I guess I couldn't do that. I was like, oh yeah, let me just... But I forgot... Wait, what? I'm so stupid. I'm like, okay, in order for my track to resolve, I need to bait it out by going into Yama and then, like, summoning Druid Swarm. But I forgot in order to go into Yama, I need to activate a spell card first. So, yeah, I'm stupid. Ignore me, ignore me. Oh my god. Whatever, whatever. We have enough extenders in my hand where it basically doesn't matter. I mean, my opponent just discarded an Omni Negate to get this spell negate, so whoop-de-doo. I mean, I can see why he did it, come to think of it, because it gets him more bodies on field. The problem for my opponent is that I actually benefit from those bodies, so... we're probably going to try and look at a Yubel OTK here. Okay, yeah, he's going to quit. Oh, Engraver just had a little laugh. He was like, heh. I heard that. Keeping it stylish. But yeah, are we on 3 wins right now? Is 3 wins accurate? We're on rank up mode now. My bro, you're not stupid at all. I was just kidding. I know I'm not stupid, but I was stupid in that moment. Traptrix is Traptrix is not meta. I mean, Traptrix is like a rogue deck, and like in Master Duel, it's like 50-50, because like going first, it's really, really good. I think if I was to build Traptrix in Master Duel, I would like main deck 3 Regekis or something. I don't know. Because like, Traptrix is just really, really good going first. And like, even then, like, Yubel is better going first than Traptrix, so it's like, I don't know. I mean, Traptrix is still, like, really good going first, come think of it. Like, okay, we have a call by here. My day's going good. Thanks for asking, Raphael. That's why I said bait using tracked. Yeah, you're right. I just had a brain fart and just completely forgot that Dark Beckoning Beast has a spell card in the middle of the combo. Because, yeah, no, baiting with tracked is 1000% the way better play in that last game. So, yeah. I was just tunnel visioning on, like, oh, I can just, like, link off Druid Swarm. But it's like, I didn't want to link off Druid Swarm into Moon of the Closed Heaven, because that defeats the purpose of having the tract in hand. But yeah, no, baiting out with tract was 100% the right thing. Because having opening Spirit Gates is way more valuable than getting my tract negated, so... Right. We go... we have an Engraver in hand, so I guess we go Yama here. Wait, do we wanna... I don't think I'm vulnerable to Nib here, so I guess I'll just do this, and then go for the Phantom afterwards. I only have a Traptrix built in my account, and I keep forgetting the combos somehow. The combos are pretty easy. Like, you just go into the Link 1, and then you activate a spell card, you activate a trap card, and then you overlay for Rafflesia. Like, it's that simple. You can go for better combos if you have more extenders, but like, as long as you know how to just normal summon a Traptrix monster, add a thing, and then go into the Link 1, activate a monster effect, activate a trap effect to trigger both of the Link 1's effects, and then you should have enough level 4s to go into a rank 4, then you can just do that. Sure, there's more complicated combos, but as long as you know how to do that, like, you're set. I use Trap Tricks to, like, get back into Yu-Gi-Oh! After a 7-year hiatus. I just bought 3 Trap Trick structure decks and just brought them to locals, and I did really well. Like, I even won a locals, like, came first place, even though, like, I wasn't that experienced and I had no idea what my opponents were doing. Like, I mean, I was asking, like, but, like, I was very much a noob. Like, it just goes to show that, like, even if you are new to Yu-Gi-Oh!, like, if you think you're losing because you're new to the game, like, you're overthinking things. Like, just because you're new to the game doesn't mean that you can't win games. All you need to do is just buy 3 Blue Eye structure deck, which is basically the equivalent of the Trap Trick structure deck. Learn the basic combo, do the combo, ask what your opponent's stuff does. Basically, okay, so if you're new to Yu-Gi-Oh! And you have no idea, like, what any deck does apart from your own deck, because obviously you got to know what your own deck does. Just learn your own deck, and then just when you're playing against an opponent that who's playing a deck that you don't know how that deck works, just use a hand trap on the first thing that you can. So if you have hand traps and your opponent is doing stuff, you should ask your opponent what they're doing, right? So if you have a hand trap, you should go okay, what does that, if they activate something, you should go, okay, what does that do? And then they say, okay, it adds from deck to hand. And you say, okay, I'll chain Ash Blossom. Just negate the first thing you can with a hand trap. And to do that, you got to know what your opponent's doing. And then after that, you can just ignore everything they're doing. Just say, if you have no hand traps, just say, yep. You don't have to read the cards while they're doing it. And then when they finish their turn, before they end their turn, you just say to them, okay, before you end your turn, can you explain your board to me, please? And then they'll happily explain their board to you. They say, okay, this is a monster negate, this is an omni negate. I have a card in graveyard that protects my monsters from battle or something. Blah, 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 blah. And you go, okay. And then now that you start your turn, it's basically just a puzzle on how to break their board. If you think of a combo line and realize that you can't break their board, then you can probably scoop. Or you could try to play out, see if they, like, play their interrupts, like, incorrectly. And then just try and play it out, yeah. I don't know. And then, anyway, yeah. Shavara sweep time. Hold on, I need to focus. So yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is complicated, but, like, it's possible to make it simple by just focusing on your deck and then just getting your opponent to explain their deck for you. And only getting them to explain it when you need them to explain it. Because you don't need to explain it while they're doing combos, really. You only really need them to explain it when they're passing turn to you. And also, if you go first, it's pretty obvious. You just make the best board you can, and then just use your interrupts on the first things you see. I mean, sure, like, using the interrupts on the first thing you see isn't the most optimal thing to do, but as a beginner, it's something you might as well do anyway. Okay, wait, do we add Engraver to hand here? Have we used Engraver's Grave Effect? We haven't. Okay, so we can do that. I'm not sure, but I don't think we destroy a card here. I think we leave the Rage on field. Okay, and then we can... Okay, we can actually do something funky here. Oh, no, never mind. I'm not going to do something funky here, never mind. Because we haven't gone through sequence yet. We'll go sequence, make Desiree. We're also running out of time because I spent too much time yapping about how to play as a new player. Yeah, if you're a new player, just buy 3 Blue Eye structure decks. Learn the basic combos. And then just turn up to locals. Communicate with your opponent. Wait for them to finish their turn. Unless you have a hand trap. Then you ask them what they're doing, and then you use the hand trap on the first thing that is going to do something. Okay. Wait. 30 seconds left. Got to finish this combo. Make Desiree. 1, 2, 3. Link those two into a Muckraker just for extra protection here. Equip the sequence. Set a call by. There we go. Cool. For me, the hard part using a trap deck like Trap Tricks and Labyrinth is the trap timing, because if you use your trap without thinking, your board... Yeah, I mean, that's true. But as a beginner, I was just trap holding the first thing I saw. Like, normal summon... Okay, I'll just refreezer that. Whatever. And, like, sometimes that did cost me the games, but when it did cost me the game, I just learned from it, you know? Okay, you can reveal one special summon. I see. We'll do this. I think we'll destroy as well with Rudras here. I'm pretty sure Soul Soul can't play through this board here. Like, I have an absolutely insane board. Oh, Centurion is interesting, though. I think I'll Desiree this. Hopefully I don't get punished with a board breaker here. Even if I do have Rage at least. And there aren't that many board breakers that can work here. Luckily it discards for cost as well. But you did have a free discard here. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna Phantom the Trudea. Like, there's no way this guy's playing through this stuff. Chain Phantom. As soon as you get another body on board, I'm just gonna Rage it away. Interesting. This is why I probably should have saved the Desiree here, but it's fine. The reason why I'm being so liberal with my interrupts here is because, number one, I have so many of them. Number two, yeah, no, I guess that's the main reason, actually. Just number one, I have so many of those interrupts. Okay, I didn't expect him to pass there, but now that he has, I can just Desiree, like, his 2 back row. Like, I don't know if passing was the wisest choice, but he didn't have much of a choice, though, in his defense. So how much damage do we have here? We have enough for game. So hold on, this is a bit weird, though, because... is this only during the main phase? I guess it's... Yeah, it's during the main phase. Which means that if he... Yeah, so he has to do it now. Oh, he didn't. Okay. I think he's just admitted defeat here. GG's. Oh, that's pretty cool. Desiree's going crazy. I do like the voice acting as well. Cool. I just want to... Am I on 4 wins? I think that's my rank up game as well. So we're officially just hit Diamond. That's awesome. Let's go! Diamond 5! Oh yeah, and I should change the fact that we're Diamond 5 on the top there. Diamond V. I think we got 4 wins, right, guys? Match history. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 wins, 1 loss. Cool. I have time for a few more games. We can keep on playing. Everyone have their own preference. No one's gonna judge you for what you play, except when you play stun. You deserve to be judged. Okay, to be fair, if a player in locals turns up with a stun deck, I'll be like, okay, I understand. You're new to the game, and you want something that you don't have to think. I get it. Oh, speaking of stun, god damn it. Oh, why does? Oh. Speaking of stun. Oh, you had to jinx it. I'm blaming this on you. Oh, you summoned the stun players. My tractor's dead because of one single dimensional fissure. Stupid. Okay, we can play under D fissure. But I'd rather not if I don't have to. Ugh. The issue here is that this probably isn't their only... Why did I put that in the imperm column? Why did I put that in the imperm column? Crap. Okay. We'll see how this goes. Okay. Luckily, it wasn't in the imperm column. This is fine, but, not fine. We can go SP. We'll destroy this. Yeah, just see if the last card here is something. Impulse. Okay, there we go. It was something. That is very, very unfortunate. Does Tract do anything here? Because I don't think it does. Because until I can actually get stuff in the graveyard, I don't think I'm playing through this here. That's really close. That's really annoying because I'm one body away from outing this. Is there something I can do? I don't think there is. Oh, so annoying, man. I'm so close to outing this. Because, this wasn't a great start for my opponent. With a freaking impulse. Stopped my 2 extenders. Oh. I switched to Mermail, Black Ninja 901. Are you talking about IRL or Master Duel? Because I know Mermail recently got their new support recently. Oh, what the heck? This guy's playing a shark thing? Maybe he's just playing Shark X? What is going on? Trax literally doesn't get me anything. Which is so sad. Trax gets me an 1800 beat stick. That's what it gets me. This sucks so much, man. Why can't I play through a single D fissure? Oh my god. I can't even call by the grave anything. Oh my god, this is so annoying. Why do I have to do this just to out a 14 beat stick? I think this is definitely worth it, what I'm doing, by the way. It feels bad, though. But... yeah, sure. Why is this working, man? This sucks, man. Why don't you play Lacrima and Appaloosa in the extra deck? Appaloosa and Lacrima are like an intermediate trap. It's not really a noob trap, because noob trap is like would be like Super Poly and stuff, right? But like, I've explained my reasons multiple times in streams. Appaloosa is a win more card. By going into Appaloosa, you're sacrificing going into other cards, other better cards like Varudras and Desiree, which can negate Imperm and Board Breakers. So it's still roughly the same number of interrupts. And even if Appaloosa does get you slightly more interrupts, like more in terms of number, like, first of all, those interrupts aren't Omni Negates. And second of all, you have 9 interrupts anyway. Like, if you're getting... Because you should be at least getting Rage and Phantom. That's already 4 interrupts. And then that on top of an Appaloosa, that's like overkill, where you can basically achieve the same thing. Because your opponent only has 6 cards in hand, right? Theoretically, if everything's played correctly, the Rage and the Phantom should deal with 4 out of those 3 cards in hands. And for most decks, that's like all the pushes they have anyway, right? And the 2 Omni Negates are basically there to stop your opponent from stopping your other interacts. For example, negating a Chord by the Grave on your Phantom and stuff like that. And on top of that, the Omni Negates also, if they do manage to break your board through the Omni Negates, the Omni Negates themselves can remove cards on the field. Appaloosa has way more counterplay than the Omni Negates. Even if you play through the Omni Negates, if you try to remove them, then I can just remove your board back, and I win the grind game. Like, it's... Like, the Omni Negates are just way better than Appaloosa. And if you want to do the combo that goes for the Omni Negates, you can't summon Appaloosa in the same combo. So, most of the time, you're, like, never going into Appaloosa. The only time you go into Appaloosa is if you've already summoned the 2 Omni Negates, which is like if you have a 5-card combo. Literally a 5-card combo. It's pretty much impossible to go for both. So that's why I eventually cut Appaloosa, because I realized it's bait, it's like win more. It does technically make your combos quote-unquote easier, but at the same time it also makes your combos harder if you want to optimize them. It makes your combos easier for one, because Appaloosa is just 4 materials and that's it. As opposed to like a rank 10 that's not a fiend, so you can fiend lock yourself into it. But if you just learn how to get out of the fiend block before you go into Varudras, learn some set combos, that's all you need. So if you put some effort and like go above like an intermediate Yubel player and become like a high level Yubel player like me and just know the Varudras combos, then it's just so much more optimal. But won't Lachma help? No, like, okay, Caesar's a weird one. With my extra deck, out of all the cards, Caesar is the most cuttable. However, there are some rare instances where you have a 1-card combo where you're forced to go into a Fiend Lock with Muckraker early. And when you're forced to go into a Fiend Lock early, because you can't go into Varudras, you need that Caesar, because that's your one boss monster you can go under in a Fiend Lock. So if you go for a Fiend Lock combo, and actually, funny I should say that, because this here might be a Fiend Lock combo. I'm not sure though, I don't think it is actually. We'll see. But this might be a perfect example of where Caesar is actually needed. And to be fair, Caesar isn't needed that often. But even when you don't need it for your combo, oftentimes you have stuff like Engraver in Graveyard, or an Aerial Eater in Graveyard, and those 2 level 6s can easily get you into a wave hiking Caesar on the follow-up turns. Like when your opponent tries to break your board, but they couldn't establish a board on their own, and then you just use your Graveyard resources to just make a Caesar and just win the grind game, because they're just top decking into a Caesar and they can't top deck into a Caesar. So Caesar, when Caesar comes up, you're glad that you include it in your deck. I've never had a game where I'm like, I wish I had Appaloosa, right? Literally never had a game where I was like, I wish I had Appaloosa, because instead of Appaloosa, I'm making better cards like Varudras and Desiree. Also, the level 6 Lacrima, the Fiendsmith Lacrima, you tell me what Fiendsmith Lacrima is getting you. If you're saying it gets you easier access to Caesar, that's true, but is getting easier access to Caesar worth sacrificing an extra deck slot where this could be a card like Typhon Sky Crisis, which gets you out of games which could have ended up in a loss, but all you needed was just one Typhon. Because before I had Typhon in this deck, like, because like, this used to be a Necro Equip before Lacrima was in the game, but then now that I have Lacrima, I happily replaced the Necro Equip for Lacrima, as in Lacrima, the level 4 Lacrima, and I added Typhon Sky Crisis. Because when I didn't have Typhon Sky Crisis in my deck, there were so many games where it's like, oh my god, I would just be able to clutch the grind game if I had access to Typhon here. Like, oh my god, if I had Typhon here, I would be able to win the grind game. Because my opponent would be top deck and I would have bounced a card and I've cleared their board. Like, yeah. Typhon Sky Crisis comes up rarely, but when it does, you're glad that you had it. Whereas, like, you're never glad that you had Lacrima, Fiendsmith Lacrima. Fiendsmith Lacrima is also a win more card. However, if this was TCG, I would be having Fiendsmith Lacrima in my extra deck, and that's purely because of time. Because it would either be in my extra deck or my side deck, and I'd probably just keep it in the extra deck because I might as well just like keep it in the extra deck so I don't have to side it in and out. But it'll either be my extra deck or side deck purely because it's such a good card in time. It's so free, like the 1200 damage is so free, and your combo is so long that like if you're going first on game 3 and there's like 5 minutes or less left, you just win. Like even if your opponent hand traps you, you probably have playthroughs. Anyway, I need to do this combo. Yeah, we go Air Eater here. We want to keep it in Graveyard because I don't think we've used... Oh, we have used the Graveyard effect. Okay, it's fine. We at least have the Engraver follow-up here. So actually, it's kind of interesting because I'm not sure... I kind of want to put Samsardi Lotus here. But at the same time, like, Gruesome Grave Squirm is not a bad shout either. Okay. I think the better play here is to put Gruesome Grave Skirmer because it doesn't Fiend Lock me. But actually, I actually want to prove a point that, like, when you have... Because it's just the spirit changes things, but let's pretend I don't have a Spirit of Yubel in hand. I would go for a combo, something that looks something like this. Because now I have to go into Muckraker, right? And because I have to go into Muckraker, I'm Fiend Locked, and now my best option here is to go into Caesar. So, yeah. So this is an example of why I have Caesar on my extra deck here. Because it comes up rarely, but when it does come up, you're glad that you have it. Because this is a rare situation where because this was a very rare combo. This was a very rare combo. This was normal summon Lacrima, right? So very, very rare combo. It's actually even rarer because like it was normal summon Lacrima plus a Spirit of Yubel in hand, which meant that instead of sending the Samsardi Lotus, I could have sent Gruesome Grave Squirmer and then banished the Squirmer to summon Spirit of Yubel from hand. And therefore I'm not Fiend Locked, but the trade-off is that I can't summon Squirmer from hand, so the combo would have been very, very different, and I don't think I could have gone for 2 Omnium Gates, but I definitely could have gone for 1. Probably could have gone for... I think the end board would probably been, like, Varudras, Rage, Phantom, I think. But for this combo, we are going to be Fiend Locked for the entirety of the combo. So it's going to be a little bit weird, because we can't go for Varudras. But it's still going to get us a lot here. So we're about to go into a Yama here. I think we'll shuffle back this and this. Because we need those two in deck. We'll need at least one of those in deck. And then, so now we're safe from Nib. Then we go Yama. And the goal here is to summon Caesar. So this is the standard combo for when we get Fiend Locked. And Caesar is about to come up here soon, so... Banish this. But we also have Air Eater as well. Special on this. Air Eater actually makes things easier here. Then we do this. We want to keep the Rage on field here, by the way. And this Shalvara is going to be half of the materials that we need for thingy. Here we go. Get out Rage. And then we can use Airily to banish 2 Yubels for the second material. This is the standard Fiend Locked combo, and we're about to summon Caesar here. And like, if we didn't have Caesar, our end board would be absolutely pathetic. Our end board would just be Rage and Phantom. Because we're Fiend Locked, we cannot summon any of the Omni Negates. And because we had to go into Aerial Eater, we can't summon Desiree, because we've already used a sequence effect to go into Aerial Eater. Didn't even break a sweat. I wasn't going to lose the time. You're going to lose the time. Shut up. The Yubel Master Classic of finishing their combo 3 seconds before I lose. Because I spend too much time yapping to chat. Oh my god. Oh god, what is that? I only have 30 seconds to negate stuff here. And I don't have enough time to read, so this is going to be really awkward for me. I'll Caesar this. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to Caesar it. I should attach the Air Eater first, because I already have the trap set. Let's just hope that these interrupts are enough. It's a lot of interrupts, though, so... Like, this is 6 interrupts. Not including the Imperm and the Called by the Grave. Wow, Pendulum Summon. Okay. I'm just going to use all my interrupts here because I don't have time to read freaking Pendulum cards, man. I do not have time to read Pendulum cards here. Gonna banish that card because that looks scary. Maybe I shouldn't have summoned that in the Link Zone. I don't think it matters, though. I'm just going to keep on using my interrupts here because I've got 14 seconds left and I don't have enough time to read cards. We're probably going to Imperm this, I think. Okay, destroy 2 monsters, yeah. Imperm. Just stop, buddy. This guy is already about to take 6,000 damage, by the way. Yeah, goodbye. Okay, yep. GG's. So usually it's not a good idea to like use your interrupts on the first thing you see, but considering how I only had 30 seconds to do that, I didn't really have time to think, especially when I don't know what those cards do. So I just kept on using the interrupt because I had more than enough. Like, this is the thing. I did not need Appaloosa there, right? Like, every single card in my Edge deck has a purpose. Appaloosa is just a win more card that is, like, intermediate bait. I'm not going to call it noob bait because a lot of you guys who play Yubel, because Yubel's a very, very complicated deck. And, like, a lot of you guys who play Yubel think that Appaloosa is good, and there are some arguments for Appaloosa. Because it's a really good card, and it's multiple monster negates, and there are some decks that just can't play through it. However, I still think that it's not the best card you can be putting in your deck. Like, I've optimized this deck like so well. Like, I've optimized this Edge deck to a T, and I don't think you can like afford to change any of the cards in here. Do we? No, I don't think we imperm this. I don't think we imperm this, right? Okay, thank God I run 2 Nightmare Pains. Jesus Christ. Because, yeah, they could have had an extender here. I'm glad I didn't imperm that, because they could have just played through it. With pure cash, I'm pretty sure we just save this for the Arise Heart. Also, this is not optimal, right? If you want to go for the full combo... I'll let this resolve, it's fine. I'm pretty sure I just saved this for Arise Heart. If you want to go for the most optimal combo, don't you just, like... I guess because he had extra extenders. I guess this works as well, actually. Yeah, this works as well. I think this is still optimal, yeah. Yeah, hold on. No, because if you want to... Because now you have no way to trigger Shangri-Ira's effect. Surely you just go Birth first. Oh, no, because I guess he didn't have the thing. No. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess he had to do this in this order. I'm overthinking like crazy, by the way. Yeah. Keep imperm for Arise Heart on your turn? Yeah. When you give us a combo sheet, you really underestimate how hard it is to make a combo sheet. It takes days and days and days of work. There's a reason why people charge like $20 for a combo sheet, which is actually quite cheap, like considering, because like it depends on how many people buy it. If like 100 people buy it, then it's kind of worth it for them. But like if only like 5 people buy a combo sheet, then it's like they've just spent like 30 hours of working 30 working hours for like less than minimum wage, basically. If only 5 people buy it. So like, you know, making a combo sheet is kind of risky. Okay, so I do have to use Periorist map first, which is kind of... I should have had my thing set to on. I should have impound during standby phase, but it's fine. What are we adding here? We're adding this. I guess we can use impound now. Yep, that's fine. Okay, and then we make a Phantom, and that plays around the Fen... That doesn't play around the Fenrir. I did not expect a Mask of Restrict. Hello? Why do you play this card? What? Wait. Wait, this screws me over. Wait, what? Bro, what? Why do I have to out a Floodgate in the form of Mask of Restrict? What am I? Oh my god. This is so annoying. I can't Requiem. I can't Lotus. I can't even Phantom. What the hell? What the hell, man? God damn it. I think we have to go SP here. What the hell? Oh my god. The anti-Yubel Floodgate in Mask of Restrict. What the hell? Okay, let's see if he uses Benra here. Unicorn's good, but the question is, does he use Benra here? I hope he does, because then I don't have to worry about it. But now, like, the longer he saves it, like... Actually, hold on. If he doesn't use Fenrir here, that's good for me, because I can normal summon Samusari Lotus, I can do some link plays. No, not the SP, bro! We can't Typhon, can we? Wait, can we Typhon? We can't Typhon. Oh, the SP's gone. Okay. The Varudras, I suppose. I have options. Fenrir banish my Luri face down is not bad. We still have the option of, like, going into some, like, moon shenanigans. Because we have enough bodies for that. I need to out the Rise Heart before the end of this turn. Because we can go into sequence. Oh, I forgot about Birth! No! No, no, no! I forgot about Birth! Oh, God. Honestly, the SP banish was actually super, super good. I didn't expect him to just be smart like that. That was really impressive. Oh, boy. Okay. This is where I wish I had Anguish. God, I wish I had Anguish in my deck. Okay, stuff isn't getting banished, so we can summon Yubel from the grave. We have some stuff. Fenrir here is not bad. Okay, now I don't need to worry about the Fenrir. So what can I do with this? Oh, wait, I can chain Shalvara here. I definitely want to keep the Yammer Engrave here. So chain Shalvara. We can at least get out Rage. Definitely chaining this. With Air Eater, we might be able to cook something up with Air Eater. I think we can cook something up with Air Eater here. It's going to cost us a lot of bodies, though, so I'm not sure if this is actually going to work, come think of it. I have to try, though. Oh, I don't know if this works. I don't know if this works. I don't know if this works. Oh, we need to save the Muckraker. We need to save the Muckraker. This is so hard. Wait. We can't tribute with Requiem. Don't fall into that trap. Wait, what are we shuffling back? Oh god, what are we shuffling back? Wait, we don't have the right targets for this. I was supposed to go into Requiem. Crap. I don't know how time. I have to do this or I lose though. I could have gone into Caesar as well, but I just don't have enough time. Oh, his Rise Heart's gonna no, it's not gonna resolve. It's still negated. Okay. I did my best. I could have gone into Caesar, destroy the Fenrir. If I went into Requiem there as well, I would have had a rage as well. I could have won this, but I didn't have enough time to think. That was way too difficult. That was honestly way too difficult. If I had enough time to think, I could have actually outed that board, surprisingly enough. But I lost to the Master Duel timer again. That was so difficult to come up with, but I actually could have outed that. Because if I had an extra Light Fiend Engrave, I could have shuffled back the 2. But then again, by doing so, it might have changed things a little bit, to be fair. Because then I wouldn't have been able to summon Engraver from the graveyard, I don't think. So it might have changed things a little bit, actually. So I'm not quite sure. Yeah, no, what is this, man? Freaking Mask of Restrict. Oh, man, yeah. The freaking Mask of Restrict. I did surprisingly, I did a lot, though. I did a lot, all things considered. Like, Mask of Restrict is so restrictive. But all things considered, I did really well. And I don't, because come think of it, if I did the other line where I went into Requiem first, I'm not sure if I would have been able to I'm not sure if I would have been able to summon Engraver from the graveyard and then remove the thing. But it would have been a completely different line. And I don't know which one was better. But this line would at least have been Caesar. So Caesar can negate Birth, which is huge. It can also negate Kashtira Preparations as well. And he can't attack over the Caesar either. I would have destroyed the Fenrir by battle. So with Caesar, I think I might have stood a chance of winning this. I wasn't really paying attention to what he was drawing though. So maybe this like Scareclaw Kashtira. I don't even think the Scareclaw Kashtira can do much. I think the best he could do is like maybe like go into Shangri-Ira. And maybe he would have exhausted all of my Caesar materials by then. But like, yeah, I think I could have at least gotten into a decent grind game with that. And also, he could have actually activated Unicorn on his turn to add another Birth, which is something. But he would have already used the effect to summon from Grave. Or Banish, and I would have negated that with Caesar. But he could like normal summon something from hand, I suppose. Yeah, like that was a very interesting game. If I literally had like 10 more seconds, to overlay into Caesar and then attack over his thing, I would have been able to like have a decent chance there. Ugh. If I was Jesse Cotton, then I would have seen the line instantly. Actually, you know what? I should stop comparing myself to Jesse Cotton because, you know, I think I'm at least as good as a player with Yubel specifically compared to Jesse Cotton, because I think I've at least put in just as much time, if not more time, in this deck specifically than Jesse Cotton. Because it's not like Jesse Cotton's playing Yubel every day like I am, so yeah. Oh my god. I hate it when this freaking Christmas song comes up. There we go, that's better. Fixed it. Very interesting game, though. Any build changes since the new cards? So yeah, with Lacrima the Crimson Tears, I've added that to the main deck, and I've replaced it with one Samsara Lotus, so I now run 2 Samsara Lotus in the main deck. And I've also replaced Necro Crypt Princess with Superstar Slayer Typhon. So yeah. Shotgun Folos. I think it's surprising that Yubel just completely fell off the meta. Nightmare Pain makes this deck annoying. I don't think Yubel has fallen, like, completely... Oh, for God's sake. Oh, come on. Bro, Diamond is a freaking different beast. Like... Bro, what do I do? Freaking Diamond, man. That's so annoying. That is just so annoying. Oh yeah, wait. Neither player can summon dark monsters. Wait. Oh yeah. Hold on. Oh wait, yeah, we're fine. Wait. Why am I panicking? Wait. We're fine. Unfortunately, we're under max C. So I think we just wait a turn. Wait, we're fine. Thanks for pointing that out. Oh my god. I was panicking for no reason. Wait, we're good. Okay, I'm not gonna use Samsara Lotus' effect here though. I'm gonna thin my deck a little bit here. That's so funny. The one barrier statue that doesn't work against me. Okay. I don't want to play into Max C here though. We'll add this. I'm not going to normal summon the Samsara Lotus, so I'm going to save that for next turn. And then... Is there something we can do here? Oh, we can Phantom, I suppose. I don't really want a Phantom, though. So then again... Like, normal summon Ecclesia. We might need a Phantom for that. And we do have the Lotus, so it's not like we need to protect ourselves in battle here. Yeah, we'll go. Oh no, we're under max C. Hold on, chill. We're under max C. We're under max C. You're not getting any draws, buddy. No draws. These 3 cards are basically more or less dead against me. Clockwork Knight is annoying, but it doesn't stop me. This is annoying for the Fiendsmith stuff, but it basically is a non-card. This is a non-card because I can just remove it with card effects. Wait, can I? Is it protected by card effects? Oh yeah, and I only take 100 damage here, so that's good. So I'm only going to take 100 damage. Is it during damage? Yeah, it's during damage calculation only, so I only take 100 damage. Cool. Nice. Okay, time to pop off, hopefully. I'm a little bit... Am I scared of Maxi? No, I don't think I am scared of Maxi. So I was thinking maybe we could just make a first action Phantom. You know, we have nothing to lose by doing this, so I think we'll do it. Just in case there's a hand trap. We'll do this. How do we out the Barrier Statue? We can't go into Yama, funny enough. It'll be nice if I could out the Barrier Statue, though. I'll think about it when I get to it, though. Because we're not actually doing that much damage, because it's going to change to 100 attack during damage calc. So I'm not really doing much damage with the Yubels here. But I can't go into Yama, which is weird. I can go into SP, though. I can't go into Almirage. So yeah, I think we go into SP. Yeah, okay. I think I know what to do here. We go into SP, we out the Clockwork Knight, question mark? Because we can still go into Varudras, and then with Varudras, we can destroy the thingy. Yeah, I think that's what we do. We'll do the double summon. Why is this guy playing the Dark Barrier Statue, come think of it? Like, if I was playing a stun deck, I would just fill it with, like, 3 of, like, the low, like the least common elements, like wind and earth. Yeah, I just put 3 earth, 3 wind, and then 3 fossil dino. Like, I don't know why this guy's playing dark. Okay, just thinking here. I think we go for SP here. Hopefully we don't get nibbed, but if we do, it's fine. Because we can actually just chain SP to nib and then out the other one. Actually, no, we don't need... we just keep our board. So we'll link off this and this. And then we banish Clockwork Knight. Nice. And then we can go into Varudras. Let me think here. Oh yeah, we can do this. We got free discard fodder. Because we can't go Fiendsmith Engine. I want to do more though. Because I feel like we do have lethal. If we play things correctly. This isn't protected from card effects, right? It can be destroyed by card effects. Let me get back my Nightmare Pain. We actually have a lot of discard fodder here, come think of it. We've used that. I guess we can like do some link summons. I'll make a Phantom first. This will be our end board Phantom. We don't actually need to go into Varudras just yet. We're going to summon this. We can go into Yama now that the Clockwork Knight's no longer in the field. We have the other opening Spirit Gates. We actually have insane levels of shenanigans here. We'll link it to Rage, and then we can trigger Yama's Grave Effect as well. We have plenty of time to do this as well. We haven't even got into Fiendsmith stuff, but I don't think... I literally think we don't need to. We use this because it's completely free. Soft once per turn. We can add back again. Literally free discard fodder. Actually insane. We haven't even activated Nightmare Throne. We could go Nightmare Throne if we wanted to. Oh, I can't summon Shavara because it's fire, but that's fine. I can summon Rudras though, so I think we'll go ahead and do that. If we wanted to, we can go Muckraker to summon something. So I'm not quite sure. I don't think we have lethal here. Does Nightmare Throne get us anything? Any more dark monsters? No. So I think we, because of the Barrier Statue, I think we just have to go Battle Phase here. I'm just seeing if I want to use Muckraker here. Yeah, I might as well. Summon this. Discard this. Actually, we destroy this. So we can actually deal damage. You can have that at the top of your deck, it's fine. Let's see what we chose. The smart choice is to choose bottom. There you go. Why can't I attack with the rest of them? Not quite sure why I can't attack. But I guess it's fine. Let's just do this. We could go Fiendsmith combo here, but we don't have time for that. Why can I attack there? Why can I attack there? I'm confused. Oh, SP, 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 yeah, SP, 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 yeah. Okay, Darkcrawler is unfortunate. We still have some interrupts here, though. I really shouldn't... I definitely got... Oh, interesting. Okay. Interesting. Dragoon is fine. You still have to attack my Yubel, and you're going to take 3,000 damage. My Yubel is going to be destroyed with battle, though. Actually, not if... Actually, hold on. You don't have discard fodder. Okay, unfortunate. Wrong choice, buddy. Actually, the wrong choice. Actually, the wrong choice. Holy crap. Very unfortunate with the time here, though. I just have to not activate anything. Oh, my thing's okay, that's fine. Whatever, whatever, whatever. We just don't lose the time here. It's fine. This is no longer a negate. As long as we don't lose the time, it's fine. Yeah, the Yubel was under the material, by the way. Guess we just got Druid Swarm. What do we have? I'm not quite sure what I'm doing here, by the way. I'm trying to OTK my opponent, though. Oh, yeah, I know what to do. We've got this. And we just make a Phantom. Because the field spell can recycle it. Yama works as well, actually. We just need 2 Yubels, that's it. Actually, this works. Slightly quicker. Not the most optimal play, but it's slightly quicker, so... Easy game. What a noob. To be fair, maybe he had the... No, I don't know. What the heck was that deck? what was I looking at? Man, Diamond has the most inconsistent crap ever. And the thing is, you lose to it sometimes. Because, like... It's a bunch of, like, noob mentality decks, right? And what I mean by noob mentality decks is, like... A bunch of stuff that seems OP, but it's just not consistent. But sometimes, even if it's not consistent, it's still really strong when it does happen. I.e. a stun deck going first, or Kashtira just doing their combo, right? Because Arise Heart is still a hell of a card. It's just that Kashtira is really inconsistent. Anyway, I don't like this hand, but this hand always starts with Lotus, because it's basically just the safest way to start your combos. Okay, so no Droll, which is good, because now my Engraver's live. But even if I did get Drolled, it's kind of okay, because I actually had the Shelvar in hand. Okay. GG's. Didn't want to see me do the Yubel combo. Oh, I wanted to... Wait, I wanted to see that animation for Engraver. Because this is the animation of the Engraver, but not in Desiree form. I kind of don't like how Engraver, like, permanently turns into Desiree. I kind of want him to, like, transform in and out. So I can see, like, best of both worlds, but... I get it, and I still like it, though. Still, what weird stun deck. Yeah, no, it's such a... It is really a weird stun deck. I think my theory is that, like, he wanted to play a stun deck, but also wanted to play Dragoon, which is the most noob... It's the most noob statement that I've ever heard. The fact that this guy really wanted to play stun, but also wanted to fit in Dragoon. That's, like, the most insane shit ever. Like, and I guess his reasoning is, like, okay, I can play the Dark Barrier Statue, but I can also play Red Eyes Fusion, because Dragoon is a dark monster. How do you transform? I think it's the first time you summon from the Escher deck, he transforms. Like, you can see with my opponent, he summoned Link River and he transformed. But yeah, oh my god, I'm kind of scared. This is... We're probably looking at... This is, like... Nothing is banned. Like, this isn't TCG Snake Eyes. This is, like... This is 2023 Snake Eyes. This is full power Snake Eyes. With the deception and stuff like that. Oh, Rescue Ace. Holy crap. I'm actually terrified. This guy can original into... full Rescue Ace combo, I'm actually screwed. I don't know what Abystial's gonna do here. Like, all I have is Abystial. Like, bruh. I'm actually screwed. Yeah, what kind of stun deck plays Dragoon anyway? Like, it's the most noob stuff like ever. Like, oh my god, Dragoon is such a powerful card. It can't be targeted. It can't be destroyed by card effects. And it's just a once per turn Omni Negate. That's so insane. It gains attack, and it's Ring of Destruction as well. What the heck? That's insane. Oh my god. Yeah, shut up, buddy. Like, Dragoon is the most overrated crap ever. Scoop phase, bro? Yeah, I mean, low-key, you're right, but, like... As long as I stand somewhat of a chance, I don't scoop immediately. Because that is kind of a noob mentality to scoop immediately. It's usually good to scoop on, like, the top deck. Unless you're looking at, like a Gimmick Puppet OTK. And even with Gimmick Puppet OTKs, like, unless I know exactly how the combo works, and I know that, okay, next play is going to be GG's for me, even then, they might mess up the combo. Like, just because you're looking at Gimmick Puppet, like, I don't know the combo, so I don't know if, like, the combo that they're doing is actually gonna be ending in me, like, with my life points going to 0. So I always just wait. But anyway, looks like we can... Oh, well, I was about to say we can Druid Swim, but I guess we can't, because Ilya Silver's the thing. Is it worth Druid Swimming, though? Or should I think I should save the Druid Swim for my turn, right? Because I know it triples itself for cost, but, like, I don't want to risk him, like, making it again. Oh, yeah, yeah, okay. Because it does tribute it for cost and they can't get it back. So it probably is, like, somewhat worth it. I'll use the Druid Swarm in a place... And also, actually, it negates, but it doesn't destroy. So, yeah, using it is definitely worth it. Yeah. There's no reason not to use it, actually. I'll chain it to the Engraver, though, so that they, like, have to use it. I'm not just going to do it now, because they might just choose to not negate it. Which might be a heads-up play. Probably not, though. I don't know. Sequence. Okay. Wait, do I chain... How many Light Fiends do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so chaining the Druid Swarm here doesn't... Actually, it does, because if I target the Engraver, then they can't summon Desiree. I'll do it now. Because they might be summoning a Desiree here. They're probably summoning Fiendsmith Lacma here, though, but, like... It resolves? Wait, this is just good for me. I can go Battle Phase attack over the Ilya Silva. Wait, what are they doing? Why did they let this resolve? Oh, it adds from Banish. Okay, yeah. Okay, wait, I messed up, yeah. It adds from Banish. I forgot about that. I guess that wasn't the best place to Druid Swarm. I forgot that it adds from Banish. So you basically get to do this the thing anyway. Yeah, I messed up. There was a better place to Druid Swarm. That's why he didn't negate. Well, at least I now have a body to play with on my turn, which is going to help me break the board. Requiem's the best pistol target? Oh no, I think the best pistol target is chaining to the Engraver's Grave Effect. I should have just kept on holding... In fact, this targets actually. Target, yeah. So I should have chained the Druid Swarm to the Lacrima activation. That's what I should have done. Then he'll be forced to negate. And I want him to negate it, actually. But it's actually really smart that he didn't negate it. Because if he negated it, it basically wastes one of his interrupts, and I still have the Druid Swarm in hand for my turn. So... Yeah, Banish Zone. I forgot they can get it from Banish Zone. It's so broken. I see why they banned this card. It's so broken, and yet I don't have it in my extra deck. Which goes to show how tight my extra deck is. Like, Lacrima is just a luxury. The Fiendsmith Lacrima, level 6. After sequence effect, it's always Requiem. It's not always Requiem. Sometimes it's Desiree. But yeah, most of the time it's Requiem. Sorry. After sequence effect, they usually just go into Lacrima. They only really go into Desiree if they want to play around something. I guess this forces out the negate anyway. But it would have forced out 2 interactions if I played it correctly. Well played by my opponent here. Oh, I don't know if I can play through this anymore. Like, that misplay, like, low-key cost me the game. I should have thought about it a little bit more. That misplay low-key cost me the game, because if it wasn't for that, I would have basically forced out one of his Omni Negates, and then I could have Druid Swarmed on my turn, which can, like, force out some of these traps, I guess. And I might be able to play through it. But, I think here I'm basically going to be relying on a Typhon. And Typhon's not bad. Like, it doesn't target. I can bounce back a Desiree. It's something. Okay, so I'm looking at a quick effect Book of Moon. A, Summon from Grave. Effects negation. Probably looking at an SP here as well. A pop. Yeah, this is too hard. I could have played it. Yeah. The Druid Swarm could definitely have been the difference between me winning and me losing. This is why you don't surrender, like, while your opponent's doing the combo, because otherwise you never practice where the best place to use the interrupt is. Because I think a lot of people here would have just seen, like, oh, Snake Eyes Azamina Rescue Ace full combo. Yeah, I should just quit here, because all I have is a Druid Swarm, and that's it. But, like, if I use that Druid Swarm correctly, I would have baited out the Omni Negate, I still have it for my turn. And, yeah, I would have stood a decent chance, to be honest, because Druid Swarm is so good at breaking boards. Because the Druid Swarm here basically baits out 2 interactions. And 2 for 1 in a single card is really, really good. Does he have sequence as well? Yeah, sequence. So he has 5 negates. He can negate my entire board on follow-up turns. Agman Day is a pretty good card. But we don't have the luxury of playing it in our Yubel deck. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Don't know if the Ash Blossom stopped anything here. Don't think it does. Step 4 is balance. Yeah, freaking Rescue Ace, man. Let's see how this goes. No Desiree negate, interesting. I suppose. Suppose that works. So I do have Almirage. Oh, I see why he did it. I see why he did it. Fair enough. Okay. That means I do get 2 normal summons here, though, which is good. Maybe not. Never mind. Destroy it. Okay, so now I have it in graveyard, though. Wait, destroy it. Your opponent cannot activate the effects of that destroyed monster with its... Okay, so I can't activate Dark Beckoning Beast. That doesn't affect me at all, so that's fine. We will use this. I think we'll discard Lotus for cost here. No, actually, no. We discard Dark Beckoning Beast for cost. This way they can't, like, interrupt me with the Grave Summon thing, because I think they have a Quick Effect Monster Reborn here. I should check. Wait. I think it's the Quick Effect Monster Reborn, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it... No, it's the Emergency, isn't it? Okay, it's Emergency. Okay, so... I don't really need to worry about that, but that's fine. We'll normal summon this. Probably going to negate the effects of my Lotus, and then that's when we go into Yama. Okay, or not. I guess this resolves. Probably going to negate the effects of the Spirit. To read this Special Summon Machine from the deck. I guess we can Ash Blossom this. But I don't think we're going to Ash Blossom anything better. Because this is going to get them a Book of Moon. So, we definitely Ash this, otherwise they can get out a Book of Moon, right? Yeah, well, they're going to get it out anyway, but still. Why go into Yama? Why not Engraver Line? Because as soon as I get out, it might work. I mean, they still have Desiree, so... Like, yeah, I don't know. We'll see how this goes. So my spirit's probably going to get negated here. At least we actually made use of the opening here before the Desiree negate happened. Okay. Wait, you're letting this resolve? SP's a good card, but like... Are you sure? If I can get Typhon out... He basically... His Desiree is like useless? Wait. I might be able to do something decent with the Typhon here. Oh, he's going to banish my Nightmare Pain. Smart. Because I'm on a draw, I just realized. Okay. Okay. Wait. We have some stuff here. We do have some stuff here, though. Okay, to be fair, he still has the negates. Target one, destroy it. So he has the negate thing. And I can't use it as material. So I think I just slap a Typhon on right now. Is it contain? Yeah. Cannot be used. Okay. So yeah. And it can't attack either. Oh my god. Oh god, yeah. I can Typhon, but like that doesn't actually save me. Yeah, because he has the negate thing, it doesn't actually save me. And I can't use Nightmare Pain, because if I do, he just banishes my thing with SP. Okay, I'm forced to do this, I guess. At least it might make, like, help me to defend. Because, yeah, he has everything now, basically. I summon this in defense. I attempt to activate the effect, but then, like, yeah, it's just not going to work. Yeah, he just uses that. Okay. At least we actually baited the trap out. That's why I put it in defense, by the way. Because I know he's about to SP it soon. Because I'm going to activate Nightmare Pain and he's just going to SP my Typhon. And that's why I put it in defense, by the way. I can't use... Oh, right, I'm going to draw. Okay, never mind, I'm going to draw. Sure. I did my best. If I had the Druid Swarm, things would be different. Like, I genuinely think I could have won this if I had the Druid Swarm. Like, Druid Swarm would have definitely forced out some interactions from my opponent. Okay, that's fine. I guess we lose. Wait, did we activate a trap here? Because I think we should probably admit defeat here. Does he have game here? 16... 3,800... He doesn't quite have game. It's going to be very hard to play into this, to be fair, so I probably should admit defeat, but, like, there's still a chance for now. Does it deal piercing as well? Yeah, it does do piercing. Wait, he just has game right here. Whatever, I'll let him finish me off, it's fine. I might still win to time, I don't know. This guy, I feel like this guy's overcooking. Surely he could have, like, tributed something to add before he did that, but whatever. Goodbye, cruel world. Okay, well, you're not attacking efficiently, but it still works, I guess. Yeah. It works every time I face Memento. Yeah, the thing with Memento, I think Mementos are a really, really good deck. It's just that even more so than Yubel, there aren't enough players who know how to play Memento. So yeah. Okay. Once again, we're just in Diamond and struggling. Like, God, I swear, Master Duel is just such a weird game sometimes because it's like, it's so hard to like consistently win because there's so much like RNG like in this game. There'll be a lot less RNG if it was like best of 3, but like, yeah. How long have I been streaming for, actually? Oh, I've been streaming for over 2 hours, okay. I can keep going, but I'm getting a little bit fatigued. Because Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a very, like, mentally taxing thing, especially when I'm, like, streaming at the same time. And, like, trying to interact with chat, but yeah. Hope you guys are having fun, though. And, like, learning something. Unfortunately, I don't have any hand traps for this, but fortunately, my opponent is playing Dark Freaking Magicians. Memento is difficult. The combo literally go everywhere if you're not used to it. Yeah, it looks like a very non-linear combo deck, but I'm sure it's like... I'm sure it's not as hard as people think it is, though, because I imagine, like, even though it's non-linear, there's certain things that you just want to get to and activate. I imagine it's just like, okay, during this combo, although it's non-linear, I want to get to my horse, I want to dump a couple of things, I want to end with a Key Mason hand, I want to end with a Creation King on the field, etc, etc. Dark Magician Primite. I haven't seen any Primite cards yet. This could, for all I know, this could just be a Dark Magician deck that from a player who can't afford the Primite cards, because this is looking like pretty old Dark Magician build here, with Dragoon, which, you know, like a lot of the times I flame people for playing Dragoon, but like if you're playing Dark Magicians, then that's like understandable. Like play Dragoon. Like maybe you don't have to play Red Eyes Fusion to play Dragoon, but I guess since Verte's unbanned, I suppose like it's actually not a bad thing to play Red Eyes Fusion. It is a bit bricky though, in an already bricky deck though, so like if I was playing Dark Magician, I'm not sure if I'd do the same. I imagine I'd definitely play some Primite stuff if I was playing Dark Magician right now, but I just wouldn't play Dark Magician. It can't be targeted, so I can't use Imperm on the thingy. So this is basically just Dragoon. Maybe a Banish. Yeah, definitely a Banish. What else am I looking at? Does this target the Banish? I don't think it targets. Okay, it does target. Did he add anything else? Okay, so no Quick Effect Fusion as far as I'm concerned. He sent Super Poly from his hand to grave. I mean, well, if he uses the Omni Negate, then he's not going to be able to use the Super Poly. So I don't think he has Super Poly. I'm not sure what I want to start off with here. I kind of want to start off with Engraver. And then, like, because I actually want Lotus to resolve. Because if I can get out Nightmare Pain, then I can kill him with just 2 Yubels. So I'm going to use Engraver here. Hopefully bait out one of the negates. Or maybe even the Banish. Like, banishing Lurie isn't too bad here. But actually, since the Banish targets, I can actually just change Shalvara to the Banish. And then I can just summon Engraver from grave. And then do the combo anyway. So I can play around the Banish. Luckily, because I got Shalvara. We will add Engraver to hand. And then discard Lurie. Because we want to summon Lacrima from deck, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so, and then on resolution, he's probably going to activate Eternal Soul. No Eternal Soul! Okay. Yo, I could just Typhon. Like, Loki, I could... No, I can't, because he could just banish, so... But, like, I do have Typhon as an option to... Which outs Dragoon, by the way. Like, Typhon outs Dragoon. Like, hello? This is why I play Typhon. Okay, my Desiree just... I just transformed into Desiree in the corner there. Dragoon negate? Not a bad option. Okay, this guy's just not negating stuff. For some reason. Yeah, no targets for me to send, but... This guy's pretty smart. I think he's, like, saving for the sequence, I guess. Which is not a bad option, because it does. I think it does negate and destroy. I haven't normal summoned yet, though. Okay, so he's going to choose to banish my Lacrima. Which is interesting. Like, you've given me so many resources, though. Like, you could have done this on the Luri and have basically the same effect. Like, you don't know I have a Shavara. I don't know why, like, I don't know why beginners think they're so smart by saving it for something when they don't know what they're saving it for. Because the correct choice was not to save it. Well, the correct choice was to use it on the Luri. But, yeah, can I chain my thing? Thank you. So this way I get to keep the body. I get to keep the Light Fiend's Engrave. He could Dragoon this. I don't care if he does. Okay, well, now I don't need to worry about Dragoon. So I can normal summon Lotus and Lotus resolves. I still have to do a 2, I think, unknown back rows. I get to set the trap now. And I have Engraver as well. So I do have some shenanigans here. Let's see if this gets called by it. I hope it does. What's this doing? Tribute 1, add this card to your hand. Okay, that's fine. I'm very worried about Imperm here as well. But I can actually, surprisingly, I can actually play through an Imperm. It's just that he has 2 unknowns, right? So I don't know if I can play through 2 Imperms. Because I've got Engraver Engrave. Which wouldn't have happened if he luried, if he did it on my Luri. If he did it on my Luri, like, none of this would be happening. Actually, we can bait out the Imperm. We can bait out the Imperm. We go Engraver first, because he doesn't know I have a Lotus in hand. Because if Lotus resolves, I win. So we can do this. And then we can equip the Requiem. And then send his Dark Magician to potentially bait out an Imperm here. So it's not a called by, because he definitely would have used the called by there, unless he's playing weird. It could just be 2 Imperms. I hope it's like a nothing. I hope it's like a nothing burger or a trap, like just some like random like Dark Magician brick. That's the hope, or like a quick effect fusion or something. Then again, a quick effect fusion could be a bit deadly. Unaffect. Yeah, Dragoon's unaffect. It's a drill beam. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, I've just got to pray to God that this last thing isn't an Imperm. Actually, hold on. If it is an Imperm, I can just play Typhon. So thank God for Typhon. Okay, I think we're safe. If it's a Call by the Grave, then I'm screwed. And this guy's actually a genius for saving the Call by the Grave. Did not expect a drill beam off the top. This guy's actually probably a good Dark Magician player, because it's like probably the only deck he plays. So he's like playing. This is probably like an optimal Dark Magician build. Forbidden Droplet. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, so now we're going to have to be forced to go into Typhon here. And he does have a decent amount of grind game here, so I'm a little bit scared. But hopefully this works out. And I do have follow-up-ish. So yeah, we're going to have to Typhon here. An Imperm might get me somewhere. Especially if I set it in the Eternal Soul column. So we can out their board, luckily. How does Drill Beam reset again? If you control a Primate monster. Okay, so they don't control Primate. So luckily I don't have to deal with Drill Beam resetting itself. They just have a rod in hand. which is kind of suspicious. Judge, my opponent has their rod in their hand. It's kind of suspicious. If you know, you know. Okay. Cool. We have decent follow-up, but I think so do they. This is going to be a very interesting game. But yeah, you see, I literally would have lost this game if I didn't have Typhon. Literally would have lost this game if I didn't have Typhon. But now I'm actually, like, back in the game. I can imperm the Magician's Rod. Or actually, hold on. I kind of want to chain the imperm to the Eternal Soul, actually. But then again, like... I don't know. How much does this get him? Actually, hold on. No. I definitely chain imperm to the Eternal Soul. 1000% I chain it to the Eternal Soul. Because Eternal Soul is not just a summon, it's also a banish. So yeah, we chain imperm to the Eternal Soul and not to the Magician's Rod. He can add all of his shenanigans, but it's all just like random pluses that gets him to like nowhere. Okay, yes! Now we do it. Okay, there we go. Here we go. Hopefully this is enough to stop him. Because now he can't banish. But he does get to, like, draw some cards, though. And one of them might be a specific search. I just need to survive this turn. That's, like, my only objective here. Although then again, after I've survived, I have to hope that he doesn't have, like, a Dragoon or something powerful that can interrupt me. Because I might struggle to play through that. At least if he does summon Dragoon, he can't do the Ring of Destruction effect on me because he has to attack over it first before he's able to activate effects. So that's something. Yeah, unfortunately, I really should have added Lacrima. I should have added Lacrima to my hand. I should have thought ahead and added Lacrima to my hand and kept the Engraver in deck. Because then, at least with Lacrima, I can normal summon it. Okay, I should know that for future. Yeah, this guy's drawing a lot, though. It's kind of scary. He's probably a good Dark Magician player, so he probably has, like, SP and stuff. I imagine he's probably going to go into... And, like, he still has Eternal Soul to banish something I control. Which is really annoying. Yeah, the Eternal Soul grind game is a lot. I need a really, really good top deck here. Okay, so I imagine this is the SP. If it's just an SP, I think that's okay. I can deal with just an SP. Let's see, it probably targets as Typhon here, right? Maybe he targets back row, which is really good for me if he targets back row. Okay. Can we go Varudras to destroy Eternal Soul? If stuff resolves, but I still have to play through a banish, basically. Do I know anything else that he added? I have to play through a banish and an SP. Like, it's actually not looking good, like, low-key. I can play through the SP by, like, going battle phase. Which is probably worth doing now that I think about it. But, like... Oh, this is really rough, actually. I feel like I don't have enough. Like, my Engraver's getting banished. Like, if I kept the Lacrima in hand, if I added Lacrima instead of Engraver, I would have been in a much better position. But now I know. Damn, losing to Dark Magicians. Well played by my opponent. Like, I guess, you know, he went first, he had a decent hand, didn't brick. And I just couldn't play through it. My opponent just played super well. Yeah, just kudos to my opponent for being a good Dark Magician player. Okay. There's no way for me to play around the banish, right? Like, my best option is to just do this. And then maybe this baits out the banish. Which you can do during battle phase, by the way. But I need him to bait out the banish. Because I actually... Come on, man. Not the maxi. We play into this. We play into this. Oh my god. I mean, we have no choice but to play into this. Don't know what to do here. We need 2 pushes. Oh. Okay, let's just go battle. Let's just go battle. And we'll think what to do later on in main phase 2, maybe. I still have 8k. I think I need to wait for myself to like draw more pushes. Actually, no. Hold on. No. Now that he's done this, I can do something, but I'll be playing into Max C though. That's the issue. And yeah, you know what? I shouldn't be playing into Max C because I can't play through the SP appropriately. Like, I can get out Nightmare Pain, which is what I would have done if it wasn't for Max C, but like, it doesn't actually get me anywhere. So I think we just go straight to end phase here. We've got Droll for my opponent's turn. We'll see how much damage they can do, but with knowing Dark Magician, like, it's kind of hard for them to like do some like burst OTK shenanigans. Droll should be pretty effective. Yeah, I think you're right, the Crab. I'm probably not going to win the grind game, but like, I definitely shouldn't be playing into Max C. I know that much. Unless I top deck Call By. Call By would be pretty good if I could like just Call By. No, they have 2 Dark Magicians, so I don't know how much Call By would be doing. It can like stop the Magician's grind game, but like. I just have to hope that he can't OTK me here. And then I also need to draw another push. Okay, that's like not fine, but it's fine. Actually, you know, it is fine. Because at least he doesn't... At least I don't need to worry about it on my Samsara Lotus anymore. Yeah, I feel like I'm just slowly losing the grind game here, but there's nothing I can do about it. It's just that slight misplay of not adding the Lacrima. Although even if I added the Lacrima, I think I'd be in exactly the same situation. Because, no, then again, like, no, because I'd like normal summon Lacrima, right? And then activate the effect to send a card, and that might bait out one of his interactions here. And it would have got me an Engraver in the grave, and then I could go Engraver's Grave effect to shuffle back the Requiem, and then he chains Max C there, and then now we're in kind of an interesting situation. And I would have still saved my my Unchained Trap as well. So yeah, it would have. I think things would have been different. Am I dead? I'm dead. I'm actually dead. That's impressive. Okay, you know, my opponent's just better than me. Like, for real, he's actually just a Dark Magician master. I tried. I could have done better with the whole Lacrima thing here, but my deck is like more comprehensive though. So GG's. Well played, buddy. He deserves it, honestly. Very fun game, though. Very, very fun game. I had to, like, use everything there. Yubel can't defeat Yugi. No, that makes sense lore-wise. Like, that does make sense lore-wise. Yugi is just the better duelist compared to Yubel. Like, Yubel, the reason why Yubel did so well in the anime is because Yubel as a card was just so broken for its time. Especially with the anime effects, because it had a built-in Nightmare Pain effect. You could just attack things, and they would take damage. Like the only problem that the Yubel deck would face is that it's insanely bricky. But usually a deck being bricky isn't really a problem for the anime. So if we're going by anime rules, like Yugi beats Yubel every time, I think. But purely because like Yugi has like more luck hacks, and Yubel was never shown to have luck hacks other than not bricking on a bricky deck. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not gonna get distracted by anime discussions here. Let's actually play the game. This is such a weird hand, actually. Because we already have Nightmare Pain. Wait, how do I do this combo? Because I'm thinking, do we just go Nightmare Throne, add Dart Becking? Okay, we could go Nightmare Throne, add Dart Becking Beast, but I don't know if that's the more optimal play. So I am simply just going to go for the safer play. Because the safer play is always to add Lotus, because by doing this, I can play through Nib, basically. I have an Ash Blossom for Max C, so that's good. Because this guy's thing was highlighting. Okay, no Max C. This guy was flashing, though. Okay, I have no idea what it could be now. Because he's turned it off. We've already normal summon. What do we add here? I guess we add a second spirit to hand because we already have the Squirmer. Add salt to the wounds. Lotus only at 1. Oh yeah, the new event. Yeah. It's interesting, but I still think Yubel's playable. And yeah, my idea for it is like to do some like tour guide shenanigans with a rank 3 that is a light fiend. And maybe even add like other rank 3 engines like the Takatomborg thingy, where I can get out a rank 3 without normal summon. Because the Fiendsmith stuff still exists, right? It's just that Moon of the Closed Heaven is banned. Also, SP is banned, so we might have to replace that with like a Unchained Soul of Anguish or something. And an access code talker. So, I don't know, the extract might still be like super tight, especially if we have to run the Jin thing. Hello, Infamous Cheesecake, by the way. Welcome to the stream. I don't know. Yeah, I probably didn't catch you before, but you've probably been in the stream for a while. Anyway, let me focus on this combo. Let's go... do we go Yama? Yeah, we go Yama here. This is one of these combos where I have too many extenders, so it's like throwing me off. Because it's getting me out of theory and it's forcing me to... improvise my combos. Guys, interactions, and I don't know what it is. Okay, so we go this. We'll go Squirmer. We'll do this. Then we'll do Shavara Sweep. Yeah, we'll do Shavara Sweep, but don't destroy Rage. Yeah. So, I don't know how optimal I'm doing this combo right now, but like this technically could be more optimal if I had more time to like cook. But I'm basically I'm doing this combo to the point where I can at least get out double Omni Negate, Rage, and Phantom, which is the standard end board. And maybe having the Engraver in hand might get us more. We'll see we'll see when we actually get to that point though, and we don't want to destroy here. But I will be going Engraver here. And then we'll go Fiendsmith Engine. I hope it's not an Imperm Nib, because Imperm Nib does actually, like, hook me by quite a bit. And it's kind of smart of my opponents just to, like, save the interactions for Imperm Nib. Because if you have Imperm Nib, probably the best thing to do against Yubel is save it for, like, just before they can get out the second Omni Negate, because they use a lot of resources to go through the combo, and you can kind of completely destroy them. And that's like some insider knowledge. Like, only people who play Yubel know when to imperm nib. Also, Engraver being at 1 is interesting for the event, because Engraver's at 1, which means that we won't be able to go, like, Engraver into Lacrima, Lacrima, and send Engraver. So we might have to, like, play the trap to have an extra thing to send at, like, this point in the combo. But anyway, we're going to go into sequence here. So with this, we actually have Engraver's Grave Effects, which we might be able to use Engraver's Grave Effects for the combo. Okay, so this is where would be a good time to nib for my opponent. To imperm nib specifically, by the way. But now he's missed his opportunity. Now I have an Omni Negate. So my board is officially like safe from most things. Unless it's double imperm nib. So what are we doing next? Are we making Desiree? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we can make Desiree. And then... Ooh, we can go Desiree and Caesar. Ooh, spicy. Okay, okay. This is full end board combo. Okay. This is the fullest end board combo that you can possibly do with this deck. Very, very rare, but it can happen, and it's happening. It is happening. Let's frickin' go. So, yeah, we go these two into Muckraker. Oh my god, we can make a Caesar. This is so crazy. It's actually insane. I think this was like a 3-card combo. Maybe it's a 2-card combo. No, I think it's a 3-card combo. Oh, it might be in a 2-card combo with Nightmare Throne, actually. Oh, we did have some, like, weird shenanigans with... but that didn't really count for the combo. I think this was a 2-card combo, actually. This was, like, Engraver plus Throne. Yeah. Yeah, this was Engraver plus Throne. So with Engraver plus Throne, you can actually go, like, full Omega combo. We'll discard the Nightmare Throne here. Sorry, Nightmare Pain here. Discard Nightmare Pain. Be careful with the link zones here, though. You want to summon the Caesar in this zone. And actually, I could have made this more efficient by putting the Desiree in this zone, so I'm not playing into the Anima column. Because Desiree can't be targeted by Anima. So it's actually slightly more efficient if I play the Desiree in this column. But we need to keep this column free so that our Rage can go here. But yeah, this is the best combo, but pretend that this is here and then this is here. So swap the Desiree and the other thing in its location. And we should be fine. And this with 2 hand traps in hand as well. This is probably the strongest end board I've ever made on stream. This might have been like the second time I've done a combo like this. But hey, and this is why we play Caesar. Because it doesn't come up, but when it does, this is our true win more card. Okay? Not Appaloosa. Sure, like, we can go Appaloosa. And also, doing the Caesar line is much easier than Appaloosa. Because with Appaloosa, it's so much harder to, like, calculate when do I Fiendlock myself and how many is the most optimal materials that I can go into Appaloosa and stuff like that. Like, it's very hard to, like, go into Appaloosa optimally. But yeah, rip for redress. There goes my Santa Claus. But that does mean that my Phantom is, like, free. Okay, so Desiree goes pretty hard here. So yeah, normal summon, are you using the effect? And then we go Desiree. Because then we can negate both. Get a 2-for-1 for that Desiree? Hell yeah. This is a huge Desiree, so optimal. Negate both. Oh, that feels so good. That's like the first time I've actually got double value out of Desiree. That feels so good. Oh my god. I'm just going to bask in that for a second. Oh, this is interesting. I think we Ash Blossom this. Or we Phantom this. Therefore, we just Phantom this. Because Ash Blossom can stop spells. Because you see, if we Desiree it, if we Caesar this, then it actually triggers the Shiren and Grave. So it doesn't actually stop them effectively. By the way, this is one of the reasons why I do like running 3 spirits, but I've decided not to run 3 spirits. because you can have one in hand and then you can destroy one from deck. It's another rare occurrence, but like it's one of the reasons why I like you might see me with 3 spirits in my build. Okay, that's interesting. I think we can Caesar and then like Ash Blossom negate it. No, actually, hold on. We let it resolve on field. We saved the Caesar for any fusion summons, I think. I'm really low on time here. Okay, no good mills. Good. Oh, I didn't have my thing sets on, so now he can link summon. But that's fine. SP goes pretty hard. Oh, wait. Oh, you're screwed then. Okay, bye. Banish your Lacrima as well. Like, you're done. You're done, buddy. I played 3 spirits, 2 Yubels. Okay. I don't recommend playing 2 Yubels. You should get used to doing combos with 1 Yubel. I get why you play 2 Yubels, but playing 2 Yubels is definitely a new to Yubel kind of syndrome. It's definitely a habit that you should break. Playing 2 Yubels is not optimal. There's ways you can play around. There's ways you can do combos without the second Yubel, and you should just get used to those combos because they're just as good. They're pretty much just as good. You just need to like play a little bit smarter. But yeah, definitely cut one of your Yubels. You can run the ultimate nightmare if you want, but just know that it is optimal to not run ultimate nightmare. It's funny though, and it can catch people off guard. So it is like a pretty based option to play it, but like if you want to be like optimal and competitive, just copy my build basically. There are some changes you can make if you want. Like you can play a 3rd Samsara Lotus instead of 1 Peririus map. I like playing the 1 Peririus map because it gives me the option of adding Dark Beckoning Beast or Lotus depending on what I have. So it's more flexible. So I have an equal chance of drawing because the optimal hand is like 1 Dark Beckoning Beast, 1... Actually, no. Even more optimal is 1 Opening Spirit Gates and 1 Samsara Lotus. So this can be either or. So that's why I like playing it still 1. Although I don't like playing more than 1 because obviously if you draw more than 1 in the same hand, then you can't use both of them. 1 for 1 is a good extender. Yeah, it's just... Yeah, this is the deck. If you're wondering why no Appaloosa, I'm saying this like every time someone asks me that. It's like I should probably start making an FAQ at this point. But Appaloosa is a win more card. I can understand why you think it's good. It's not a noob trap, but it's definitely an intermediate player trap. Noob trap is things like double Yubel. Like that's definitely a noob trap. Don't run double Yubel. And don't run Ultimate Nightmare if you want to be competitive. If you want to be funny, then you can run Ultimate Nightmare, but not if you want to be competitive, don't run Ultimate Nightmare. It's a brick. You should be cutting as many bricks as possible. Running 3 Spirit is a choice, and I don't disagree with it. In fact, I do like 3 Spirit, but you got to understand why you're running 3 Spirit. You're running 3 Spirit for the potential of having 2 Spirits under the Voodoo Dress and still having a 3rd in deck to destroy with Phantom. Or if you, for example, open with an extra copy of Gruesome Gravescorer in hand, then you can use Nightmare Pain to add the 3rd Spirit to hand and still have the 2nd Spirit in deck to destroy off of Phantom, so you don't have to destroy the one in hand for that extra protection. But no, I'm gonna keep to 2 personally because I want to minimize on bricks here, and I want to maximize on the number of starters. And I think right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I have 15 1-card starters in a 44-card deck, which is pretty optimal, which is why I don't need the 2nd Samsara Lotus. Because obviously, if you draw multiple copies of Samsara Lotus, they're dead. And also, if you draw multiple copies... That's why I want to have a balance of each of them. So that's why you see a lot of 2-ofs. Sometimes, like, if I had the choice of playing 3, I'd play 3 Nightmare Throne and 1 Samsara Lotus, which is exactly what I do in TCG. I have Terraforming... 3 Nightmare Thrones and 1 Lotus, and the TCG build is actually better. Although, actually, arguably, the Master Duel build is better because I have 2 Phantoms, and 2 Phantoms, it's much better than having 3 Thrones. But yeah, just getting here. Okay, but yeah, by the way, I think that'll be the last duel because I'm getting a bit tired. But we can like chat about some stuff. And also, there's like a survey I need to do as well. Oh yeah, we can talk. Okay, so there's a couple of admin things I need to do before I end stream. But yeah, there's this like little duel event thing where like it's like it's a really cool like mini game mode. I definitely recommend checking it out. It looks complicated at first, but it's a lot simpler than you think. It's simply you just play normal duels, and sometimes you have bonus effects. For example, like if you land on a certain tile, then both players doing this duel will have a starting hand with more than one card. I don't know how that works in terms of matchmaking, because that kind of implies that, like, if I'm matching against someone, I have to match against someone with exactly the same tile. Which kind of worries me that, like, the queue times might be a bit longer. But I guess there's only, like... It looks like there's only 2 different game modes. But yeah, and then once you complete it, you get rewards for it, and then it resets. And then you can complete it multiple times to get multiple rewards. So... if you go through the entire thing once, then you get this. If you go through the entire thing twice, so it's a lot of grinding. It's like a lot of grinding, but it's not as much as you think, because each time you roll a die, you can move anywhere from 1 to 6 spaces. And I think a win gives you 1 die, and you also get to actually, you know what? I was about to say let's play one today, but wait, can we duel? Is it? Oh yeah, it is live today. Okay, I'll be playing this off stream because I'm a little bit tired. And my throat's starting to get sore as well. So I think I'll do this off stream. But I'm gonna cook up a build. But this is what we're dealing with, guys. As you can see, the ban list has heavily hit the ban list for this event specifically. That is, this isn't the regular Master Duel ban list, but the ban list has heavily hit Yubel. But at the same time, it's hit Max C. So we don't need to worry about Max C. We still need to worry about fuel loss, though. But yeah, as you can see, we have 1 Samsardi Lotus. Which isn't as bad as it looks, because we can replace them with more Purius map. The Dark Beckoning Beast and Opening Spirit Gates have remained unchanged. I almost said Unchained there. We have 2 Nightmare Throne, which is normal. We don't have Called by the Grave, and we don't have Crossout Detonator, which means that if our opponent Fuel losses us, we can't really out that other than with Drawn Lockbird, which is going to be weird. We also can't out hand traps like Infinite Impermanence and Ash Blossom with these. We also have only 1 Tract, which actually doesn't affect us that much. But it kind of does affect us because we only have 1 Engraver. So if Engraver was at 1 and Tract was unlimited, we probably would start running more copies of Tract. But we don't have that option. Let me see Sanct, actually. I think Sanct is a thing, though. Did I spell it wrong? I-E-N-D. I got the I and the E the wrong way around. U-E-E-R-E. So yeah, we can play 3 Lacrima if we wanted to. But that takes up our normal summon, and we still want to use our normal summon on something. Not sure if it's Dark Beckoning Beast. I might still keep Dark Beckoning Beast, but I might add, like, Take Tombok. Because I think any rank 3, if we have Jin Buster... No, not Jin Buster. Jin something. Wait, since when did I have a shiny... Since when did I have a shiny Tract? What the heck? Wait, I need to change that. Hold on. I haven't been playing the shiny Tract in my deck all this time. Sewer one-off? No, I might play 3 Puas in the event, but this isn't the event. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Now we have the shiny Tract. Can't believe we didn't have the shiny Tract all this time. Anyway, let's see. So yeah, yeah, we're gonna have to cut all of this. Also, Phantom is banned, which is huge. Like, hello? That's a huge nerf for us. We're basically playing, like, Legacy of Destruction, Yubel. So, Legacy of Destruction Yubel is, like, just for Rudras and just, Goose and Grey Squirmer. So, yeah, games are gonna be tough here. But, okay. We have Melody of the Brass Djinn. This is a Light Fiend rank 3, and it takes any 2 level 3 monsters. So, if we have... Wait, Speedroid. Speedroid, Teratop, and Takatomborg, I think. You can try and win. You can tribute this card. Yeah. So add one Speedroid monster from your deck to hand. So yeah, we're probably gonna do something like this. So now we have like, because now this is one card. This is one card full combo. Because you see, Moon of the Closed Heaven is banned as well, by the way. But we still have Aerolita. We still have like all of the Fiendsmith cards. So like, if we could just go these two into the Jin, Melody. Hold on, let me actually start making this deck. Actually, I might as well. I don't think I have the energy to play a game on stream though. I'll play it off stream. Actually, maybe I will. Maybe I will play one game on stream because I recommend doing this daily because there's a daily reward for just completing a duel whether you win or lose. So I recommend doing it. Okay, so that's a significant amount of our stuff cut. We'll add to Pirius map. But here's the thing though, Dark Beckoning Beast is no longer a 1-card combo. It's still a 2-card combo though. So with Pirius map, most of the time we're going to be adding our one of Samsari Lotus. And if we so happen to have the Dark Beckoning Beast, then that's just a bonus. So let's cut these banned cards. So with no SP Little Knight, that means our Rage is going to be a little bit less effective. But we still have options. We can go into Anguish. So we've cut 4. So let's add this. This is the key. This is our new Fiendsmith bridge. This is our new Fiendsmith bridge, everyone. Yeah. Speedroid Teratop. I'm not sure if we want to go Tour Guide. I can see why you guys might think we want to go Tour Guide, but the issue with Tour Guide is that it uses up on normal summon. However, with Teratop, this doesn't use up on normal summon, which is so good. So yeah, we can do that. What else do we need? We need... I don't think we need to play Super Poly stuff, by the way, because I still think we have Brujas combos here. Here's the thing, though. If we don't have the Teratop stuff, how can we get out, like, a Light Fiend? Reaperdocus, maybe? With 3 bodies and Reaperdocus, we might be able to do something here. Wait. So, hold on, normal summon, wait, with Reaperdocus, normal summon Dark Beckoning Beast is actually full Fiendsmith combo as well. Because that's 3 bodies. We can go Dark Beckoning Beast, add opening, activate opening, add Dark Beckoning Beast, normal summon Dark Beckoning Beast, link 2 Dark Beckoning Beasts into Reaperdocus, and then discard 1 for opening the Spirit Gates to summon the Dark Beckoning Beast to the Reaperdocus zone, and then change the Dark Beckoning Beast into a light monster, and then link the Dark Beckoning Beast into Requiem. Let's go! It works! She's alive! Okay. Okay, so we have our options. We might not even need to run Speedroid Teratop now that I think about it. But we got this, guys. They didn't nerf us enough. We don't need Moon of the Closed Heaven. We got Reaperdocus. Let's go! It's Reaperdocus time, baby. Oh my god. Imagine running Reaperdocus in Yubel. Okay, it works. It works. It works. For those of you that don't know what Reaperdocus does, simply a monster it points to, you can declare a type or an attribute and it changes that into that type. So we can just like change Dark Beckoning Beast. We can change its attribute to light and now it's a light fiend. It does require 3 bodies, so it doesn't work when we just start with opening the Spirit Gates, unfortunately. We'd need both opening the Spirit Gates and an extra body here, an extra normal summon. So it's going to be a bit weird. I almost want to actually add a second copy of this, actually. So we are more likely to get that second normal summon. I'm actually starting to get less sure about this Teratop thing, but then again, we do... How many starters do we have? 1, 2, 3... Because this is no longer a 1-card starter, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... is Engraver a 1-card starter? I think it is. So 7... technically this is as well. So 8... Actually, they all are. Yeah, 9, 10... because Lacrima just sends Engraver and then we can just summon Engraver. Actually, no, we can't always do that, I don't think. Because normal summon Lacrima, I'm not sure is... Actually... It is full combo, but it's weird, because we have to summon Requiem, and then we can't use Requiem's effect to tribute, because we have no more Beansmith cards in the deck. Unless we run 2 Lacrima to ensure that. So maybe we run 2... But then I have to craft it, though. So maybe not, actually. Maybe not, actually. I don't really want to craft it. We'll look into it. We'll look into it later. But I think for now this build is okay. Because I think we have over 10 starters. Especially with this. I think we'll just run this just in case. Because this is like full combo anyway. What else do we need though? Oh yeah. Access code. It's pretty simple actually. I know exactly what we need. We need access code talker and we need anguish. Because we don't have SP Little Knight anymore, so now our replacement for SP Little Knight is we're just going to go into Rage into Anguish from now on. Which is not great, but it's definitely better than nothing. Or sometimes we can go Rage into Access Code Talker if we're linking off our opponent's Link 2 or higher. No, actually, it has to be Link 2 specifically, I think. Yeah. So if we're linking off our opponent's Link 2, then we can go straight into Access Code Talker, which has the bonus effect of them not being able to activate the float effects of a Link 2, potentially. Chaos? What, like... You mean, like, Chaos Angel? I don't think we need Chaos Angel. But hey, I think this looks good. Like, Speedroid Terratop is full combo. Speedroid and by the way, you can technically do this in Yubel right now, technically. Which actually is an interesting option. Because... Come to think of it, if you run Speedroid... Although, okay, I don't know if it's a good option because it does require you to run an extra card in the extra deck, and I don't think we have the space in the extra deck. But if Moon ever gets banned, this might be what we're looking at for Yubel in the future, if Moon in the Closed Heaven gets banned. Probably not this and this, but probably like the Reaperdocus at least. Because with Reaperdocus, like, Dark Beckoning Beast is still full combo, although it's less of a combo because we need 3 bodies, right? Although then again, we can use the Reaperdocus as link material later on in the combo. So maybe it like evens out in terms of the number of bodies. But it does mean that our opening Spirit Gates is no longer a 1-card combo. But yeah, also like I just realized like Speedroid Terratop into Melody. What is this? What is this word? Hold on. Mellow Melody. Okay. It just confused my brain because it was all one word. Okay, so Mellow Melody, the Brass Djinn, plus Speedroid Terratop and Speedroid Takatomborg. That's like full Yubel combo without normal summon, which is interesting. So if you want to know how it's full combo, if you control no monsters, you just special summon this for free. And then you use the effect to add Takatomborg. It plays into Droll though, so that's the thing. And then actually it doesn't play into Droll that bad because at least you go full Fiendsmith combo. And then you overlay them into this. This is a Light Fiend, and then you can just link this into Requiem, and then you go Requiem into Lacrima, Lacrima send Engraver, and you go Engraver, shuffle back the Brass Djinn to summon itself from grave, and then you link off Lacrima plus Engraver into Fiendsmith Sequence, and then you go activate Fiendsmith Sequence, shuffle back Lacrima and Requiem into Aerial Eater, activate Aerial Eater to send Samsara Lotus, and then you link Fiendsmith Sequence and Samsara Lotus, Fiendsmith Sequence and Aerial Eater into Muckrake from the Underworld, and then you discard 1 card to summon Samsara Lotus from the graveyard. You tribute Samsara Lotus, you go into Spirit of Yubel, you go into Nightmare Pain, you go into, you add Gruesome Grave Skirmer, special summon Yubel, special summon Grave Skirmer, and then destroy Yubel to summon Terra Incarnate, link off Terra Incarnate and Grave Skirmer into Yama. Yama adds Unchained Soul of Shavara, and then you banish Grave Squirmer to summon Spirit of Yubel. You make a Phantom using Yubel and Terra Incarnate from the grave. And then you activate Shalvara to destroy Spirit of Yubel. and then summon Yubel, and then you link off the Yubel and the Yama into Rage, and then you keep the Shavara on field, and you use Aerial Eater's effect from the grave, banishing a Spirit of Yubel and a Yubel to summon itself from the grave, and then you overlay the Shavara and the Aerial Eater into DDD Wave Hiking Caesar. And there we go. That's your full combo. That's how Speedroid Terratop is full combo. So one Speedroid Terratop gets you a Caesar, a Rage on field, a Phantom on field. Actually, we don't have Phantom. So we don't have Phantom in this mode, but I guess in TCG you have Phantom. So it's basically the same combo, but without Phantom for this mode, which is unfortunate. And then, so yeah, it's Rage plus Caesar, and that's it really, with a Muckraker for like protection. And also we have a Yammer in Graveyard as well. So in case something gets destroyed, we can summon back the Rage, for example. And also if Rage gets popped, then we can add back Spirit to hand. So yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, I can literally do... I'm so good at playing Yubel, because I am the Yubel Master, that I can literally just like do Yubel combos in my head. So yeah. So yeah, I think I'll like run this deck. How to obtain. Oh, it's in the dinosaur deck. Interesting. We'll just craft it though. So yeah, I think this is what I'm going to be running for the event. Actually, you know what? Let's play a game. Let's play a game of the event before I end stream, just to test this out. Out of period. Oh wait, it hasn't started yet. Oh, it's tomorrow. Okay, it's tomorrow. Never mind. Okay, we're not going to be playing a duel. But I will be live streaming tomorrow. So if you guys want to tune in around 7 p.m. UK time, so yeah, 7 p.m. BST, British summertime. I'll be streaming the Dice Rally event. So tune in for that. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I think there's a couple more things I need to do before I end stream though. Gotta claim these gems. Oh yeah, I remember there's this survey that I need to fill in. And then I've done all of the Master Duel stuff that I need to do today. Don't forget to do this survey. I'm having fun. I think it's good. What do you think about dueling, and what would you like us to add in the future updates? I would... Oh my god, I can't spell. I would like you to add Max C to the forbidden list. Yep, that's what I'd like to be added. Which do I play the most? Ranked Duel. Are you enjoying solo mode? Yes, actually, because the animations from the Sky Striker stuff was pretty cool. So, ban Maxi. That's all I usually say. Yeah, same here. Are you enjoying ranked duels? I'm having fun. What do you think about each of the duel modes? I like so mode and the limited time events. And Max C is banned in them. You should also ban Max C in ranked mode too, and the game would be perfect. That's all. Are there any kind of duel modes or events or rules you'd like to play in the future? Yeah. Anything about Max C. Also, this dice went up. Looks like fun. Okay. What else is this? Do you like the deck? Yeah, sure. Do I like the deck editor screen? Easy to understand? Yeah. You should not be allowed to add max C to your deck. There we go. What would you like to ask some questions regarding the version updates? Oh, we would like to ask you some. Okay. Added yellow coloring frames. Would you like to add? I don't know. I think they're actually doing a really good job of like improving like quality of life stuff in the game and everything. Yeah. Yeah. Anything else I can say? I think that's everything. I suppose I'm satisfied. What features you'd like to see in future? Implementation of. Well, this is like inevitable. Like, improving dual controls, improve the pacing of dual visual effects. Oh, you know what I forgot to say? I forgot to tell them to extend the timer. Because 300 seconds is too short, but it's fine. Honestly, it's probably just a me issue. I just need to get better, to be honest. Like, I think the 300 timer, as much as it like loses me games sometimes, I think it's like a good like skill check thing because, yeah, it's an interesting aspect to Master Duel that like doesn't exist in other card games. I guess tournaments, different kinds of duel events. You should ban max C in dates. Also, extending the timer for ranked games, maybe by adding a 1 second. Wait, do they already have like a one? I feel like they already have like a 1 second increment, like a. Wait, a time for every action taken to allow long combo decks to not lose to time. For example, gain 2 seconds after each action. This way, the game
becomes more and less about who can click faster. There we go. Yay, rewards. Okay, I think that's everything I needed to do in Master Duel. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and tune in tomorrow for this DICE event. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye!